Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Good evening. Hello, chat. Welcome to the second stream of the day. Yeah, the cooking stream kind of was a shit show, but tonight, you get a special shit show. This is DSP's most disappointing games of 2020. You know, the list you've been waiting for. Get ready for this dumpster fire. It's gonna be a shit show and a half. And I've been preparing. I'm ready. You know, I gotta speculate a little bit. So I gotta get the appropriate headgear on. So give me just a second. Gotta make sure it's all adjusted and set. I think we might be ready. I don't know. But who knows what's gonna happen tonight? Will he hit? We have to speculate on if he'll hit the tip skull or not. Yeah, we gotta know about that. We don't know. Probably a whale will show up and save him. That's usually what happens. Is you know, Jax Raxter shows up and saves him, or you know, Jackalese or whoever else, whatever sock account somebody wants to be on, in order to make Phil feel a little bit better. Hopefully he's not as salty as he was last night though, because last night he got mad. The salt mines were cranking it out over at LSP's, and we were just enjoying it. Working that overtime, getting the extra salt added. Oh, it was great. It was good fun. Is that tinfoil? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if we got it, our speculation headgear on. It's a regulation issued here at the DIA. Just in case, you know, if you have to. Because otherwise you have to pull your beanie over your head and then record on a green screen and then put out a 2-minute speculation video nightly. Big ups to James Sylvester, by the way. Hopefully he's doing well. I haven't heard from him in a while. But still, we gotta speculate, okay? Because we're the brain dead idiots that Phil always wants us to be. Oh, COVID test. Oh, good luck. Good luck. I hope you test negative for that one. But still, we got Phil here tonight. I'm getting signals. I hear the whales. I hear them. They're not coming. And if they do, it's fucking pre-planned. Come on now, this is a special event. You know he is sending out the emails. He's hitting up the line app. He's harassing people in his WWE faction as he tries to go for the 5-star Andre the Giant Hall of Fame gem that he's looking for. You're going to see him check his phone consistently throughout the night for that one. He's ready to go. So, what is tonight though? It is a special event. It is Phil's very own most disappointing games of 2020. Now, what makes a disappointing game is going to differ from you, from me, to Darkside Phil. What disappoints Phil? Well, no sweaty man JPEGs. No, fucking put money in, win games. The easy way, right? The easy button. He loves that easy button. If he can mash and win, that's where he's rolling. That's where he's rolling. So, but what disappoints him? Because gameplay, what does that matter? He sucks at any game he picks up, no matter what it is. So, what's gonna put it up there? There's got to be a number one, number two, and let's not shy away from it, right? Number one, number two, Cyberpunk, 2077, right? It has all these bugs, dude. He even tweeted about it. But then number two is going to be The Last of Us 2. Now, is that appropriate? I don't know. I never played the game. All I saw was Phil climb to the top of that hill on Twitter and just consistently battle it. Just day in, day out for weeks. Weeks at a time. He wasn't ready. Just like maybe you guys aren't ready tonight. I don't know. Hell, I wasn't ready for the earlier stream if anybody watched that shit show. But we got through it. We made it through. You know, we upgraded to a brand new laptop. We got through a stream, downloaded OBS on the fly, put up a random, brand new, you know, fun, interesting things happened. It was fucking frustrating. Trust me, I was fucking yelling like I was playing Destiny 2 and just got Shatterdive for the 18th time in a row. I was mad. But we did it. You know, that's sometimes what it takes to grind out a win. It doesn't suck. It absolutely sucked. I was like, I'm fucking done for, you know. Oh, fuck me. I'm the worst streamer ever. Good. Guess what? It's okay. It's a hobby for me. This is not a profession. I'm not a professional in any way, but we made it through, and we were ready to show up and laugh and have a good time. I made a delicious steak. I've got leftovers too. So big ups. Thank you for checking that one out. There'll be more to come. That's for sure. That's the whole point of the laptop now. But Phil, did you upgrade your laptop? No. Not yet. Nobody's paid for it. Yet. Maybe OIC, who got his brand new nickname from me last night, will show up. The poor little bitch was pretty salty when it came to LSB restreaming. Wonder how tonight's gonna go. Him and I have had pleasant conversations on and off throughout. I don't have any ill will towards him, but he's gonna have to face the truth from me. Just like anybody else who fucks around, you're gonna be talked to, right? You're gonna hear from me. I don't care if it's I gotta point and laugh at you, if it's that I have to, make fun of you. It's all in good fun, dude. Welcome to the internet. Have a good time. Let's have a good time. That's what it's about. Don't take this seriously, boys. All it is pointing and laughing and enjoying it. Oh yeah, he tried to get Sunquan banned, dude. Yeah, he's a dirty, rotten criminal restreamer, just like me, right? But that's part of being an outlaw, about keeping up with the freedom to buy Dogcoin, right? I bought up quite a few of those. I got a couple of stacks. I'm waiting until Monday. I'm holding the line. I'm learning how to use diamond hands. We're having a bunch of fun. Work week. Who knows what it's looking like? Maybe I'll get rained out Monday. Maybe I'll have to hit the hard times Tuesday. But still, it's a bunch of fun. Work has been going great. I get to stream and have fun and speculate with the tinfoil hat. It's a good time.
Anders back tipped $5.
Thank you, buddy.
To another.
Oh,
Here's
hey.
A bit of money from the first special agent.
Oh, thank you so much. Big ups. And thank you for swinging by and seeing the new behind-the-scenes video for a little prep work. If you did do that, Anders. Thank you so much for the 5-piece. Big ups, my guy. Oh, but yeah, this is going to be fun. Monday, we got the hedge funders, the boomers who are mad that they're victims to their own fucking game. Much like good old DSP is a victim to his own fucking game. Majority of the time. He's the one who walks out the rope. I don't have to do shit. I don't have to do anything. I can fucking walk away. I could leave, be done and dusted, go off into the sunset. And he's just gonna continue the shit show. He said it earlier. He'll keep doing it until he dies. Or, has to stop for health reasons or something. Well, stroke. It might have happened. I'm not sure about that. We all seen the mouth. We've all seen the eye. I'm a little worried for his health. I would not want to see somebody have an incident like that on stream. I mean, I don't want to see any incident from the one I've seen before. So, I hope, Phil, you get checked out and scanned and taken a physical with your health insurance or whatever you got. I mean, you're pushing 40, buddy. It's time to take your health a little more seriously. Just like I'm looking at my own health at 32 and making sure I need to cover all my bases and get ready. But yeah, we did a little speculation here, but now we got to speculate what rounds out this top 10. We got 2 games. We know that's 1 and 2. Maybe flip a coin on, see which one he wants to die on, which one he wants to cap off this stream. Does he want to dunk on Cyberpunk? He'd love to. Oh, there we go. Don't even need to remove the hat. It removes itself. I guess we're done speculating. There we go. Put on the good old brewery hat. We got it back. But yeah, no eargat, no ENT that we've heard of. So that was just another fucking lie. Just like his caffeine detox, another lie, right? He was drinking coffee all the time. He was just falling asleep because he was doing gin tweets until 3 in the morning. But what are we gonna get from Phil? This is gonna be a shit show. What was he gonna throw in there? Sekiro, right? He's gonna throw that one in there and be like, "Oh, this is terrible. It was a bad game." What? Call of Duty, Final Fantasy 7, the remaster, right? He's gonna probably put that one in there. Oh, that was 2019. Okay, well, how about Resident Evil 3? We can throw that one in there. Yeah, still, given the chance to round about whatever games he fucking played over 2020. I mean, it's all kind of a blur to me. That's what you kind of get. Either it's substance abuse to try to make it through these terrible fucking streams that he does while trying to entertain you guys, or it's, you know, beating up my green screen when I'm too drunk playing, you know, watching Street Fighter. Oh, ENT in March allegedly. Well, that's new lore. I'm sure that's, you know, lined up perfectly for a tax emergency. Oh, the Avengers game. Good call. That one didn't even cross my mind. I thought that was a okay game. Just okay, you know. Probably 5-star it. Let it go. The Game of Life. Oh, he's lost that one. He's lost that one already. Especially from the salt we've been seeing lately. I'm kind of concerned if there isn't anything behind the scenes eating away at him. I don't know if it's that WWE Champions polls that he needs to qualify for or receive, or, you know, just get the chance to feel that little dopamine rush. It's oh yeah, he wants that Andre. I mean, I watched that Andre the Giant documentary recently. That was fire. I can't believe I waited that long just to see that. You know, I mean, his story is so brutal at times. You know, I couldn't, but he took it in stride, man. That was Andre. He was bigger than life. You know, that's what you got to be sometimes to just take it and run. Very interesting, man. Go watch that one. Well worth it. What else has been going on in good old Proper's life? Well, work went well this week once again. A ton of fun. You know, had to do a couple of repairs, this and that. Put on some solar panels. Stay home in the wet. Got to stream. That was fun. Monday, probably gonna get rained out. Weather's weather. It's winter, but still, we're gonna get prepared. I'm gonna keep this crew going as much as I can. I'm 100% in on this. It's been a good time. I like it. You know, it feels good for me. So I can grow out the hair, do whatever I want to do, and just go to work. Just go to work. Just let me go to work, man. You guys are getting a bunch of snow. Yeah, those storms are crushing it over there on the East Coast. Yeah, that's gonna be big. No, most popular is Bugsnax. He might rate that number one. He might hit that up.
Back tipped $50. Use it for the new PC, but wait a while before even thinking about building one. Hardware is fucking overpriced right now.
Well, you got it. Big ups, and thank you for the 50. That's unexpected, man. I'm gonna come to you for a talk when it comes to PC time. Yeah, that was definitely one of those other goals for this year, but we hit the laptop one. We crushed that one out of the park. I'm more than happy to throw money at it. Just like, well, fuck. It's just big ups, Anders. Your support means everything. I mean, heck, you guys here in chat, you guys hit the like button. That means everything. That's channel growth, or true organic fucking growth here. You know, we're growing like some weeds because, you know, you are what you smoke. but you gotta survive this shit, and yeah, we'll get a new PC build and keep playing with you guys and doing a bunch of stuff like that. It's about time we're gonna go for that. That's gonna be the next goal. So we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna talk to a whole bunch of agents and get some feedback in there. But still, it's not about the money here. It's about pointing, laughing, having a good time here on the internet. Just keep that in mind for everything you do here. Just have fun. That's it. That's the key to it. I don't care if you're streaming your art streams. Like Theo, big ups over there on Twitch. I need to come around and catch one of those again. You got to catch one of those. Theo's been drawing for a while, and he moved it to Twitch. You know, speaking of Twitch, big ups Almighty One, crushing it over there once again. Just smashing it. Almost getting up there. No longer having to ride the coattails any longer. But yeah, you had to get your 8 beers a day and your 8 glasses of water a day. Stay hydrated. So, let's see here. Any guesses though? Which whale is gonna hit up Phil tonight? Which deep whale is gonna come up, hit him up, give him his money, make him feel better, you know, after tonight starts out slowly, I assume it will. Unless somebody shows up and gives up the old, well, hey Phil, it's Rob here, your favorite fan on 6 Wheels. I've got a hot $5 tip for you to tell you that the worst game is Cyberpunk, okay? Because I agree with you, I had the Kool-Aid this morning. 1 Minute Man. Oh, there's a good theory out there that with some of these kind of names showing up, tipping in money, you know, who else? Hallelujah, he reigns. Straight cash. I mean, they all do this 3-letter capitalization stuff, right? Could somebody be running sock accounts? Absolutely. I wouldn't put it past it. This is the vortex after all. But does it really matter? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It doesn't matter how much money you fucking give Phil. You're not going to be mod. Not anymore. That's not how the game works. You go in there and give him the old on the sphincter, right? Give him a nice brown eye kiss. You got to suck up to him. You got to cup the balls. Okay? You really do. Cup the balls. You know, give him this side of bacon, and maybe he'll feel better. I mean, it's not going to take you long. It's not going to take you long. But still, when it comes to money, you know, in the dark side of things, especially here on the internet, we're going to hit buttons and go on field trips, I guess. Because OBS, thank you. You're very kind. But yeah, it's gone. That money, see you later, get the fuck out of here. Any money you give him, it's gone. That's why he's telling you that he's in fucking dire straits once again. What are you so scared of, Phil? You said you're caught up on your taxes. You said you're okay for money. You got your Twitch payment, 15 days ago. So what's going on? Why are you all of a sudden strapped for cash? Why are you telling us you need to get $40 so you can order IHOP again? Because apparently Denny's sucked. What are you gonna do? When you can't afford groceries, but you can try to keep pulling for that Andre the Giant. Oh, speaking of which, by the way, I got something. Let's get up to the sky bar really quick. Phil should be starting here roughly 10 minutes, but I got something kind of funny that Dark Dave Mears showed me. And it's gonna, we're gonna take a little peek over there. Let me see if I can't pull up the Institute really quick. Oh yeah, there we go. Institute 4 permabands. Hitting it hard. Polish Frog getting some timeouts in there. His name on the board. Good job, Polish Frog. But we got Scopely here. Oh, Scopely's article. Oh, great. Scopely Inc. is an American interactive entertainment company. Blah, 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 blah. As you go down, you get the history of it. Oh, April, cool. They're making games. Oh, awesome. It's on the rise, dude. Look at this. They started with what? Oh, some jewels with buddies. That sounds kind of weird. Dice with buddies. Gambling? Gambling must be involved. Oh, they announced it. Mini F. We got the Mini F. We're back. Hold up tight. We got it. We almost got Susan or something. I don't know who. Scopely's mad at us. Scopely is angry. Refresh. We're okay. Scopely's mad at us. We're giving away their secrets. Oh, we're back. I'll give you guys a moment. I'll take another sip. They tried to get us. They tried to get us. I will take a sip. I will. You better get this guy. He's mentally ill and giving away Scopely secrets. But what does that say up there? What is that highlighted? As of 2021, Scopely has received over $90,000 investment from Twitch streamer Darkside Phil, aka DSP, on its WWE Champions product. Well, he's better known as, Down from the Rafters now. And encourages others to do the same if they want VIP treatment, such as name changes. Yeah, that's right. He's got a couple of those. And extended name links. Perfect. Investments such as this will allow the WWE Champion servers to continue to be run for at least another 3 months. Perfect, just in time for tax season. Just in time for taxes to be put out there, and we can't wait for the new tax plan, which is just a WWE finance plan at this point. But yeah, Scopely is the developer for WWE Champions. They absolutely love their big boy whales, be them from the Middle East, be it from Renton, Washington. I mean, parts unknown. He's excited. He's ready for them pulls. It's what he looks forward to the most in his day. That is how it goes sometimes. Oh, we got it. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Thank you, Dark Dave Mears, for dropping that in there for us. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Phil, you got like 5 minutes to show up, buddy. We're going to have to refresh our overlay. It's kind of jumbled. I see that. Let's see if that refresh hits it and fixes it. It's definitely one of those things that just happens with this. Sometimes it goes out of funk and you got to fix it and bring it back. If I can find it right now. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Let's see if a refresh will fix the overlay on us. They get kind of caught up in the internet tubes. There we go. We fixed it. We're back. What do I think Phil will do when WWE Champions goes under? He's already got another game. He's probably running, Marvel Strike Force or whatever it is, the new Marvel gacha. He used to run Marvel gacha anyways. He has Instagram pictures of him up still. So it's just Phil's MO. He jumps game to game. When we did the Proper Primer series, I tracked 13 games in total, which is mind-numbing. When you're in that deep into your gachas, it's going to be a pretty rough time for you. You're going to spend a lot of money on a bunch of bullshit, and eventually they're just going to end your servers. Just like any game you put some money into. So, eventually that game's going to die, and he's going to go to something different. But yeah, he's been jumping gacha game to gacha game to gacha game. You can look back through his Instagram. You'll find WWE super cards. You won't find champions. He doesn't want you to see that. Maybe some Hearthstones on there. But I know there's Dragon Ball Z, whatever card game mobile shit that was too. So he loves that shit. And the reason why is it's that hit of dopamine. It's winning. It's the easy mode. That's what he likes. That's why when he plays Divinity too, I won't be surprised if he just goes for the story mode. But I think he'll get harassed into just doing normal mode from his chat. Because it is the fan requested game, which he already voted on another fan requested game to play through. You wish Scopely would go public and offer stock? Oh, I would buy that crap up. I've seen through the powers of Nigel what plays that game. What the people are like, right? It's just who they are. They love their WWE and they love it and will play whatever they got. That's the appeal to it. It's that nostalgia like Phil longs for. Seeing those Hulk Hogans again, right? Seeing Steve Austin, his favorite wrestler from the Attitude Era. But he loves that stuff. Yeah, Dokkan Battle, that's the WWE card game. But yeah, you can go back to his Instagram right now and go see screenshots of cards that he pulled. It's insane. It really is. But hopefully you're ready. This is weekend territory, okay? Tomorrow night we got some LSB, some Call of Duties. Should be a good time. I'm going to spend quite a bit of time doing some editing though. We got to do some editing for that 2020 video. Oh wait, he's here. He's ready to go. That's I know we're not missing much. He's probably talking about some bullshit, some nonsense, because that's Phil. But let me Let me get that lo-fi off, turn it up, and put Phil on mic. I didn't even think he was here. How is he? That's early for him, to be honest. Surprised. As the Ziggy Piggy's here.
We've reshaped the camera and everything, renamed the stream, and we're gonna finish up Hitman 3. I'm on the last mission of Hitman 3 right now, and I have like 10-15 minutes left to beat the game for what I'm to understand. Like basically the last 10 minutes of gameplay and then ending cutscene. That's it. So I'm ready to finish it. And I didn't want people to be leaving hanging, you know, forever to see the end of the game. So we're gonna do that tonight.
Oh, look, he's wearing the Stone Cold shirt.
God damn, we even have more time for something else. We'll see. We'll see how long all this takes, and we'll go from there. All right. Now tonight, guys, thank you to anyone who contributes in any way. I would prefer if you tip me tonight.
I need the
money.
money.
We did not have tips go earlier today. Right now, I am strapped financially. I am looking for tips to help me out until I get my Twitch in February. I really need the support right now. So if you like this series, you've been waiting for it, please support it tonight if you can. All right? Let's do a few quick shout-outs here. So, during the break, actually, about 15 minutes ago, Elon on Wheels has subscribed to the channel. Then we had W Day, who subscribed to the channel for 2 months in a row, 10 total. Thank you, guys. Timbo Slice GB is the first cheer of the night, and he says, did not think I would ever see the day due to MLB licenses agreement. MLB The Show is now on Xbox starting this year. First box art came out today. It has a PlayStation logo on front of a game that's on Xbox. I saw that. I'm not even kidding. 10 minutes ago, I saw that on social media, and I was like, wow, that's interesting.
I really don't care right now.
Sir Spartan King did a 100-bit cheer. Biggest cheer so far of the night. He says, every time Phil says take a shot every time Phil says disappointed. All right.
Oh, you'll be hammered in a heartbeat.
Here we go.
You better watch out for that one.
No, I'm not recommending you do that, but hey, some people I'm sure do drinking games to my series. Straight Cash Homie is here tonight. He's resubscribed for a whopping 38 months. Thank you, Straight Cash Homie, for over 3 years of support, and of course for being a moderator for me. And FL Gibson says, does Yakuza 7 have any chance of snapping the best game of the year from Ghost of Tsushima? You'll find out Monday night when I do that. To be honest with you, I don't even have those games ranked yet. I'm serious. I know what games I liked the most in 2020. I didn't even rank them yet. Okay? Alrighty then. Old McLeod 7 gifted a sub to Sniper Disc. Congratulations, Sniper Disc.
Phil would hate a green screen. I mean, if you have to do this little tweaking every now and then.
Okay, are we ready to start? Or does anyone else have anything else they want to get off their chest? Any questions to ask before we get started? Because once we get started,
fucking play the game.
We're just going heavily into this. We got to focus on the countdown. Okay, it's going to take a while, probably an hour or longer to get through all these games. Just to forewarn you.
Oh, so you're doing the countdown now and then doing... I'm confused.
No, everyone's good. Everyone's ready.
I'm very confused.
Everyone ready? I think some of these things are going to be shocking. So some of these games you're going to be shocked they're on the list, and some games you might be shocked they're not on the list. And I get the feeling when we're done, people will ask me questions like, why was this on the list? Why wasn't this on the list? And I'll answer honestly. There's a couple of games that people I think were 100% sure we're going to be on this list. They're not on it. So.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Yeah.
Lexad 93 used up for 9 months. Says, dude, I always feel so hyped for your countdown.
I agree.
Lexad, and I like
Thank
doing
you for
the
yelling
countdown.
at him.
I absolutely love
he just needs to fucking get on with it.
Sucks it took so long this year to do it, and probably, admittedly, it won't get anywhere near as attention as it normally would, but what can you do?
The hardest ranking streamer on Twitch.
Evel Gibson
did the most hours
try to burp the ABCs? No, absolutely not.
He's on it. He's crushing it.
Right.
And I was going to give you his opinion.
Before we start.
That nobody gives a fuck about. What are you waiting for, Phil? A tip? Here's a fucking tip. Start that shit. You boring bitch. Oh, yeah. Okay, fucking... Here we go.
Nothing else? Execute clown mode.
Yeah, you're full on fucking clown moding. What'd you expect? $5
Angel
just to
Betcha
show
cheers
up?
and shout out to Snow Carl. There you go. All right, are we ready?
We're ready.
Beastbot has done the first tip of the night. He tipped
me
there it
is.
I know Final Fantasy VII remake
Hallelujah,
will be
the
on the
money's
list.
coming
I will
in.
hold my
Hallelujah.
tears.
Seriously, my favorite
salty
button.
tears of sadness. Oh no.
Seriously, that's my favorite button because everybody thinks it's the fucking
on the list or not.
the best thing in the world. Oh god, he's getting the money.
I'm just gonna pull games out of a hat.
And at the end of the day,
I don't know what's on this list. You don't actually work for this, do you?
Right to that Andre.
Apparently, we're on a hype train now, ladies and gentlemen. So now the countdown is delayed because we're on a hype train. That means if you sub or you gift a subscription right now, you will contribute to the hype train. If we hit the hype train level, that means that everyone will contribute to the special emote.
Oh,
and as we hit different milestones in the hype train, a new emote will be unlocked instead of a lower level one, like a better one supposedly will be unlocked. So we got 4 minutes to go. It's 62% to try to hit a hype train.
Are you gonna call it out in 2 minutes to go?
Liza Soul has done 108-bit cheers. Since you're finishing early, can we do a bonus countdown of the top 10 waifus of 2020?
No.
Tifa is my number one.
Hit him with the full screen. Hit him with the full screen.
No!
Yeah, we got him.
Stop saying
out.
stupid shit about waifus. It's fucking annoying. I mean it. It's really stupid at this point.
It's
played out
stupid.
Not entertaining.
I can't have fun. I can't talk to my significant other about animated people who I find.
And by the way, Lies of Soul, please, you have to calm down tonight. You can't keep cheering ridiculous things, especially during a countdown like this. It's a special thing. It's serious. Please don't distract and derail the stream with fucking bullshit tonight. I'm just going to forewarn you. I don't want to time you out or anything.
Got it.
I know sometimes you get worked up.
About it.
Please relax tonight.
Done. He's going to catch you again with this stupid
trying to
shit.
be nice to you up front. Don't fucking derail the stream tonight.
Oh, so what? Later on, you're going to see what pigs can do. Huh?
So anyway, Life for Soul is the top cheer of the night. Let's get that up on the leaderboard.
What do you do? Tip you 150? Meanwhile, you're going to... Oh, 108.
All right, everyone's cheering.
Congratulations, we got it.
Ultimate Cloud 7 is giving us up to 30 blames per second. Congrats. Thank you, Ultimate Cloud. Conduit 3 has done a pretty good cheers. Can we get the top 10 DSP streams for 2020? Like, what were the best overall streams I did? That's tough. That would be on the overall streams, not on me.
The end of the vest streak
just was like a really good stream for one particular reason.
That was a good time.
It's not a bad idea, but I think that would be a tough one to do because I stream so much.
Post-bankruptcy
I do hundreds of streams, right?
Fantastic
probably
as well.
300, 400. Let's think about it. 365 days in a year. I'm here 6 days a week, right? So that's what 52 days out of that. So at 300 days, and I stream twice a day. 600 streams. How do you rank those? You can't rank 600 streams. That's ridiculous.
Did you see the thumbnail?
Funny Maverick now got 150 cheer. That makes Funny Maverick the top cheer of the night. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
A bunch of fucking garbage. Just pile it on in there, guys. That's what you got to do. Let's see if I can't change my saturation. Adjust the camera on the fly.
And Fast Food Cowboy cheers. My top wife of the year is Chizuru from Rent
That's a little bit better.
Her body is banging. I don't even know what that means.
Gin.
That's not a video game that I'm aware of. So, right over my head.
Beer.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the Trash Man definitely.
Anything else, guys? By the way, Hype Train, about 2 minutes left. If you want to cheer,
if you want to
sub
cheer,
or give
me
sub,
more money. And make me feel better.
Now is your chance.
There we go.
You have to do so to try to make the Hype Train happen.
Better with
1 minute 40 seconds left right now. Timbo just cheered. I finished Medium tonight. Give it a 7 out of 10. For some reason, they stopped using the split worlds, the main field of the game, for the last 2 hours. Maybe the ending pretty average. Definitely worth playing once, but not again. So at the end of the game,
that's a good hiccup. Maybe
they stop using the mechanic that makes the game unique.
I know where that.
Oh my God, he's drinking gin.
He's got to be. Oh yeah, he definitely is.
All right, Fast Food Cowboy. I'll tell you right now. I'm not putting up with this fucking bullshit about waifus and sexual stuff. Keep it up, you're out of here. This is an important stream. People have been waiting for this countdown forever. We're not getting derailed by the bullshit.
Oh no, you got
so I'm telling you right now, stop the shit. I already told Lies for Soul. I'm telling you, cut the shit right now.
Gotta get another suck on.
I'll just take care of it early, and we don't have to deal with your bullshit.
I'll get him.
Okay. All right, less than a minute left to hit the Hype Train. We're at 97%. We're that close to the Hype Train.
97% of mini positivities. It's not even the full money buff. Like, you're wasting time, chat. How else is he gonna fill out an hour-long rant about fucking Cyberpunk once again? How is he gonna do it? Oh, he's just fucking glaring it. He's fucking glaring so hard.
Just like that, Fast Food Cowboy is banned because he's a fucking moron. That was a quick one.
They nailed it. We did it. They got the money.
You know what? At least he's out of here now, so we don't have to deal with him during the actual countdown.
Fucking toxic. Perfect.
Angelo Besh says I missed a cheer. Oh, he did 200-bit cheer. Said even if you put Last of Us 2 near the top of the list, it'll always be my top 3 best games. I'm gonna explain something to you guys.
Oh,
right?
great!
Listen,
don't give it away, Phil.
This is not the worst games of the year countdown.
It's the most disappointing games.
This is not the worst games of the year countdown.
That's what it's gonna be.
It's the most disappointing games of the year countdown. That's a very different concept.
Very different.
I will explain before we start because people they always get it wrong. They always think I'm doing the worst games of the year. I'm not. 672 has given a subscription to Isomorph, and now we hit the Hype Train.
Play games.
Hit the level 1 Hype Train. That means everyone who cheered sub or gifted a sub will receive a special emo. Congratulations, everyone.
Why the hand look like that?
Super Bad Cat just gifted a sub to. Excuse me. Did I read that? No, I skipped one.
We're just money
hyping. The original took me $4.20. And what stocks would you buy if you had the funds? I have no idea. I have not looked at stocks in any capacity in a million years. I know what to look for strengths of a company.
They're not publicly
I've
traded.
actually done so in so long, and I'm certainly not going to be talking about that tonight. It has nothing to do with tonight's stream, and nor do I feel like I'm educated enough to give you any kind of an answer It would be something that I would need to do research before I could just answer. So.
I did the research.
So Super Backcat gifted us up to Isomorph. Congratulations,
a bit
Isomorph.
more,
Wait a minute.
just to make sure Popper is at 100% positivity.
This says
I am
672
sorry,
gifted us up to
I don't have a
Isomorph.
vest to put on,
Super
Anders.
Backcat gifted
Big
us up
ups.
to Isomorph with
Thank
2
you
underscores
much
instead
for
of 1. So there's 2
your contribution
Isomorphs in the stream
and,
chat,
the great
and they
support
both got
and
gifted a
being very
sub
positive
within a minute
tonight.
of each other.
Your interactions were amazing.
What the fuck?
No, seriously though. Thank you so
Huh?
much. I hope you're having a great time, Anders.
That's weird.
You know,
Anyway,
you're the first.
Jay Breezy is cheers.
special
Amelia
agent.
from Resident Evil 0 was my
chilling
favorite. I
with
love
us,
her so
having a
much.
great
I don't even
time.
remember Amelia.
We got to check if it's
I
verified.
don't remember Resident Evil 0.
So you got.
Beachbog gifted us up to Shopping Curve 88. Congratulations, Shopping Curve.
No.
All right, we got 3 minutes
it
left
looks
for
good.
50% of the current hype train.
Here, Anders, are you
I would
still
like
in
to
the
get the
chat?
countdown started.
I need to make
but
sure.
if I do, that means
Oh,
I have
we
to
went
ignore
full
the hype
wise.
train. So if you guys want to keep the hype train going, by all means do. But I'm going to get the countdown started, all right?
Why didn't you get it
Okay,
started earlier, you fucking greedy pig?
Let's do this.
The
So,
platinum
all right,
vest.
start
No, I'm not going to look like a fucking baked potato.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my
we started
annual
YouTube. What's up,
year-end
YouTube?
series. This year, it's already the end of January, and I'm just doing the year-end series for 2020 because there were so many crazy amount of new games that
I
came
can't
out
wait
in
for my
2020.
year-end
I did not get
video.
a chance to finish up
Check
enough
them
of
out.
them to feel like I could
Agents
do my
deserve a
countdowns
gem.
properly. Finally, now at the end of January 2021, I think I finished up
I'm
enough
gonna give it to 'em.
that I can
They're
finally
gonna-
sit down and do
They're
this.
gonna get the
okay?
full diamond.
That being said,
just
we're not
drop it
starting
in
with the
there
best
for 'em.
games of the year. We're starting with the most disappointing games of 2020 countdown. Now,
I've always
I need
heard
to
the best
preface
Souls
this
game to
countdown
start on is
with an
Dark
explanation
Souls
and
3.
information.
That's
because
what I
I
started
feel that a
with.
lot of people every year
Okay, so it is a
misunderstand what I
verified tip,
do
Anders, okay.
with this series. This
I'm
is
glad, and I
not
thank you for it.
the worst games of the
Very
year.
positive of you.
It's not. This is not games that I think are absolutely terrible. This is not games that I don't think you should play. These are games that I have identified as a situation where I feel the game either had potential that was not fulfilled, had hype that it didn't live up to, or
Like, why
otherwise
should
there
I
was
take your
something
opinion
in
and
these
run with
games
it?
that I'm about to mention that for some reason it didn't resonate with me, and I felt very, very disappointed and just underwhelmed by the time that I was done with the game.
What qualifies for disappointment?
So
that you don't
that
get
is
money?
the deal. It's not.
Really?
You're gonna see games on this list. You're gonna be shocked they're on there. You're gonna say, but that's a good
okay,
game. Why has Phil got this on the list? On the flip side of that, you're gonna see there's
Well,
games
we
on
got
here
some
that
beer
maybe you
lined up
thought
for
I was
this
gonna put
'cause
on this list, and I didn't.
should
And
be
I
a
will
rough
guarantee
one.
you that what'll happen is at the end,
drinking some
I'm gonna take
Budweiser
some questions
Nitro
from people,
tonight.
and they're gonna be like, "Why is this on there? Why is it there?" You're gonna have people
We
who
got
are gonna
warmed up with a cooking
be,
stream beer.
excited
like-
and
I
upset,
like
and we'll see. This
nice
always happens with my
little
year-end
IPA
series. A
from
lot of people who disagree with me.
'cause I
And
like
by
to
the way,
drink local.
that's okay. My year-end series should be basically a series that allows you to spark discussion. Do you agree with Phil? Do you not agree with
Cyberpunk
Phil?
at the
You know what
top.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
there's all
gonna
these
be the
things that you
top.
could do to
He's going to drive that
determine,
one
to think about what my opinions, and that's what I like about my year-end series. People get a big discussion going around them. You don't have to agree with me. That's okay.
Oh, no, it
You
wouldn't be
don't-
different.
I don't
That's
think
the thing.
you are
Any kind of
incorrect if you
negativity for
disagree
Phil
with me.
is
You
usually
think that a game should
correlated
not
with
be on my
mine.
most disappointing games
Just-
list. But
just
as I go
happens,
down this
right?
countdown, what I'm going to do
It's
is
not
every game I'm
mandatory,
going to try to
it just-
explain to you
just happens to be
why it's on the
related.
list and why it was disappointing
Unless
to
if
me
it hurts
in the
his
year of
feelings. If the
2020.
game hurts his
Okay?
feelings like The Last
Now,
of Us 2 did, it's going to be out
FYI,
there.
the way that my year-end series work for a game to actually
the Snorty
officially
on
rank
team. Yeah, that might
in
be
the
up there.
series, it
Just
had to
for
be
the
released in
reason
2020.
that the
It
Vest
doesn't matter
Street
that I
died
just
to it.
played it in
That's
2020.
why they will be up
all right,
there.
but it had to actually be released
And
in the year
the
of 2020.
puzzle fighting was
so that
too
means
hard.
remakes are eligible. That means HD
Oh, Final
remasters,
Fantasy
collections,
VII.
those are eligible because they were considered new releases, as well as big new release titles.
Oh, he's all over it. He's
if
ready.
I played a retro game, if I played a
Donkey
game
Kong
that out of
64.
the blue was like a
Put
viewer's
it up there
choice,
on the
but it
board.
wasn't a 2020 release,
That's
those
gonna be
would
like number
not
3 then.
be eligible. Right, people are actually saying
hated
in
that
Stream
game.
Test, a game like Fire Emblem 3000. No, that would not be eligible for these countdown series simply because that was a game that didn't come out in 2020, okay?
Oh, okay. So no retro games? What about
All right, a few quick shout-outs. We've got
Pokemon?
thank you to
Was
Kate
that
for the
last
cheer.
year?
Thank you to
I
672
think so.
for a gifted sub to Glamorous Jarl 31.
about
Thank you to
Animal
Spartan
Crossing?
King for the
Well, he
cheer.
put
Thank you to
Animal
Lycer
Crossing on
Soul
the
for the
list.
cheer. Hallelujah, he reigns resubbed at tier 3.
Oh,
He said, I
yeah,
love
give
you.
him the-
Thank you for that.
Oh,
and
yeah, he
Lycer
loves
Soul
them.
cheered as well. And he's talking about chips with dip. I'm not going to be derailing the stream talking about chips with dip, but I appreciate the cheer.
What?
Let's get into the countdown, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, Bay? How's it going?
So I just laid out all the ground rules. Oh, Jasper Kitty.
Oh, that Pokemon came out
I just
2 or
laid
3
down
years
all
ago.
the
Yeah,
ground rules.
it's all a blur.
I just
I mean,
explained
when
to you
you're
how
me
the
and you're
series is
sitting
going
there
to go,
playing
how the
Destiny for like
situation is
8
going to work.
years.
And now
Plus,
it's time to talk about
that's your gaming
my number 10
experience.
most disappointing game of the year.
You gotta
It
get stuck
is,
in
get
your
ready,
ways.
drum roll. Wait, which one's
Oh,
drum
we're
roll?
ready. Oh, fuck.
Shit. Let's see if this is drum roll. Why are there drums on that one if it's not drum roll? Is this drum roll? Ah, okay. Number 10 is Donkey Kong 64. Ladies and gentlemen, just to start off this countdown, I am completely going against my own rule set. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Donkey Kong 64 is one of the worst fucking games I've ever played in my entire fucking life. I hate this game. You guys voted for it for a viewer's choice playthrough in 2020. It was the most suffering I think I've had playing a game in years upon years. I wanted to rip my fucking eyeballs and my eardrums out. The game plays terrible. The game looks terrible. For a collection quest that came out around the same time as other amazingly good games like Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario 64.
I'm mad now. That was like finger poking Doom.
I can't believe how fucking bad Donkey Kong 64 is. And for the first time ever, I'm breaking my own goddamn rules in the most disappointing games of the year to say how bad this fucking game is.
You should have put it on 8 or 9 then.
Feels like you're sitting on a cactus and spinning while the needles are ripping apart your sphincter muscles. This game makes it sound like someone has long-ass fake nails scratching across a chalkboard. Everything in this game is subpar compared to its other games that were out around the same time in the late 90s.
Coming later,
First of all, it's a collection quest. Now, there are some games that do collection quests correctly. This game is terrible. You have so many items you have to collect.
So wait, collect the
feathers, collect the bananas, collect this, collect that. And then on top of that, there's multiple characters. So once you beat a stage, you have to go back to the stage at least 4 more effing times with all the other characters to collect 5 different colors of bananas.
It's called
playability. The controls of this game are absolutely atrociously bad.
And
the controls are terrible. They are not responsive.
$50.
A lot of these characters
Let's make sure
are
the
so
leader
hard
of the
to control,
agency
yet they have weird
gets a
mechanics. You have to
shitload
fly
more than
into the air to get a bunch of bananas.
Holy
You have to
fuck.
do this to get bananas, then to get bananas.
Anders, you're killing me, man.
Up the ass. See,
holy fucking shit. Big ups, my friend.
Banana quest bullshit. We hate it. This
you don't have
terrible,
to.
Okay?
You don't
and then
have
on
to.
top of all of that,
I'm just here to point and laugh at Phil. Big ups. Thank you so much for another $50
forced
tip.
minigames that are bad.
Are you
a lot of them are blatant copies
that.
of things from other
I
better
might
games.
survive
For example,
that one. I got a
you remember
Gatorade on
the
standby.
ice slide from Super Mario 64 where you're racing a penguin down an ice slide? That's in this game, only you're racing a fucking beetle.
Oh, I hate that
and it's
fucking
broken as
beetle
shit.
chase.
It's not fair.
That's
It's
so
not
fucking
fun.
hard.
It's absolutely atrociously frustrating as fuck. And by the way, I played a version of the game that was available. It was, I believe, the emulated version. Was it on Wii U? I think it was.
Like really,
whatever version I played had added fucking input delay. So not only was I suffering through a game that was a really tired, insanely bad collection quest, not close to the other great games of that era, but then there was fucking input delay that actually made some of the minigames almost completely unplayable. So out of all the games I played in 2020, I'm not exaggerating, this was the most painful. It absolutely was the most painful. The reason it's number 10 on my most disappointing games list is because it technically isn't really on the list. It's not a game that came out in 2020. It's obviously a game that I'm putting in here because I was so fucking frustrated at this game when I played it that I needed to give it some time in my most disappointing games countdown. But
I started with 10.
It's not really a game from 2020. So there you go. I got it. I finally, after a year, I got it off my fucking chest. I got to say how bad this fucking game is and how pissy I was with this fucking game.
The hype train.
Okay.
You tried to push the hype train out of the station, got it out of the station, and then kicked it off with this shit.
So
you know this.
Thank God I got that off. Now we can actually get to games that actually came out in 2020. So let's get started. All right. Number 9 most disappointing game of 2020 for me was
current webcam.
Demon's Souls for the PlayStation 5.
That's a funny.
What? Yes. This is official. I'm not trolling you. I'm not trolling you. Now, before we actually... People are going nuts. I knew it. I fucking knew you were going to react like that.
Why did you put this game on this list at all?
Allow me to say some things about this game.
What happened?
The graphics are amazing. Beautiful. They took a game that looked like dick.
Amazing.
It looks terrible now. When you try to play Demon's Souls in the modern era, the game looks bad.
This is the Demon's Souls.
They made it look modern and beautiful. It runs very beautifully on the PS5. It's gorgeous looking game.
So you're gonna shit on it.
And it's really cool to see a game that you maybe played a bunch of times over the years now look like a modern game. There's new attack animations in the game that look outstanding. They make now instead of every weapon looking like the generic animation of an attack.
Oh, the
now
old
every
monk?
weapon
Yeah,
has really
and
unique
what was his
flourishes
name?
and things during the combat.
Night
okay?
Guy showed up again, right?
The loading times. Oh my god. The loading times on PS5 are almost non-existent.
Right?
So it makes this
He
game way more playable than it ever actually was back in the day. Okay, so I really like
walked it off in the distance.
Demon Souls on PS5. Okay. This is not a bad game. By the way, I just realized the PS5 dashboard music was on the whole time, wasn't it?
Yes.
Do you guys like that or not? I can turn it off or leave it on. What do you guys think?
Fuck.
Should I leave the PS5 dashboard music on or off? I totally didn't even realize it was on this whole time. What do you guys think?
Just fucking leave it on.
On or off? Let me know, and then I'll continue here.
Just fucking keep talking about how disappointing.
Leave it on, leave it on. We like it. I love it. Leave it on. Leave it on. On, I like it. People seem to like it. All right, we'll turn it back on. There you go. Like, people like it. Atmospheric music. Okay, fair enough. All right, so I have a lot of positive things to say about Demon Souls on the PlayStation 5. It was actually a really great game, and I really enjoyed it. It's a very great playthrough. You know, probably out of all the playthroughs I did at launch of PS5, it was the most viewed one. People were highly anticipating whenever I played it.
But how is this disappointing?
But
please explain.
Why is it on my most disappointing games of 2020 countdown? Okay, there's 2 reasons.
Why?
All right, and both of them tie to one critical problem that I feel the game has. All right, when you make a remake, this is what this is. It's supposed to be Demon Souls remake, okay? You're supposed to improve upon things from the original game and make them better. For example, if you're going to remake a game, you should probably try to look at the things that were the most flawed of a game in its original state and fix those flaws. Now, you can argue maybe that's the graphics.
What?
Okay, fine. The graphics are dramatic. Look at these graphics right now. They look amazing, right? They're blowing you away. They look so good. But for me, the thing that really pissed me off the most about the game was that they didn't improve much of anything. There's a lot of broken things about Demon Souls. Some wonkiness in the hitboxes, some unfairness in the balance of things in the game. And perfect example here, all right?
There is
the old monk boss fight.
Oh, here it is.
This is a boss fight that was unique for the time.
Cool.
It's not against the computer AI. It's actually against humans that get summoned from across the internet.
Okay, I got you. Thank you, Chad.
Fine. That's absolutely fine. I like that concept. That's a good concept to me.
So,
but
these complaints
the original Demon Souls was infamous because it was broken. The internet connections are terrible, and because of that, you can get away with amazingly cheap stuff. People are nowhere near you, and they hit you with backstabs. People are on the other side of the room and hit a heavy attack and hit you with it. It's completely broken. Now, this is supposed to be a remake, right?
Right.
In the remake, is this not the opportunity to look at the shortcomings of the original game and improve them? Why didn't they improve the connections for those fights? And by the way, the game does have PvP as well.
Lag.
Personally, I didn't check it out, but I know for a fact they didn't improve it at all. It's literally the same netcode, the same terrible online connections from the original game. There's no excuse that they didn't take the time to improve those. I mean, they literally improved almost everything else. They improved the graphics, they improved the animations, right? Those things were dramatically improved. Now, one thing that they tried to retain was the original core gameplay concepts because people want to feel like this is a nostalgia game, a trip down memory lane. They're replaying this game from 10 years ago, but it looks better. I get that. But there's no excuse for them to not improve the online
at least he did a little layout.
It's laggy as shit. It's completely unfair. It's unbalanced. It's garbage. They absolutely should have fixed it. They didn't. That's why this disappointed me. Seriously, like this game was almost the perfect remake package. The one thing that I didn't like about it was the fact that the fucking online connectivity was shit. I can't believe they didn't fix that. Outside of that, everything else about the game, I like.
Sure that's gonna be on the list.
Demon Souls, remake, really great game, but definitely one of the most disappointing for me because I really wanted to have fun online connectivity gameplay. It just ain't in it. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. I knew when I brought that up, people were going to start freaking out. I absolutely knew it, and they did. They absolutely did. Okay.
It's been a while since I used that button.
Well, look at this now. They used a hate coin trader for a cheer who did 3 cheers, and I don't even know what I'm reading here. I'm not going to read his nonsense. Okay. Let's go ahead and let us get to the next most disappointing game of the year.
I thought I had one for that. Oh, well.
The number 8.
That was terrible, though.
Most disappointing game of the year. 2020 is Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Perfect.
Yes. Now, again, I have to say this. No, the game is not bad. I really like this game. This is actually one of my favorite games of the year. I thought Final Fantasy VII Remake was very good.
What did you not like?
All right, but this is not the worst games of the year countdown. This is the most disappointing games of the year countdown. There are two critical parts of this game that I felt were disappointing to me, and they forced me to have to.
Oh yeah, we
bring
got the
them
double
up
camera.
in
You
this
got it
countdown.
in
By the way,
the
look at
vest
this
in the
handsome gentleman
background.
above me. Who's
being
that guy?
fucking boring.
He's having a good time playing the game. Looks like he's singing or something. Anyway,
singing. No,
here's
I
the
think
two
that's begging,
things
Phil.
I really didn't like about Final Fantasy VII Remake. The first one, quite frankly, is the combat system. Even though the combat system may be argued to be more modernized and plays a lot more like, say, Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy 15, I like classic turn-based combat. Final Fantasy VII, the original, was actually one of the shining examples of old-school turn-based combat. And in the original Final Fantasy VII, I actually didn't like the graphics or plot that much, but I actually really liked the combat, and I got hooked on the game so much. And that combat system, I grinded it out. I beat every super boss, including Ruby and Emerald weapon,
my buddy who
back
loves
in Final Fantasy VII because I liked the combat so much. Okay, I got all the secrets. I remember I got Knights of the Round Summon and all of that because I liked the combat so much. Okay.
He was a little disappointed by the game.
The fact that they flipped that on its head for this game, and by the way, the fact that the combat system of this game
is piss
easy. The combat original Final Fantasy VII, in my opinion, is way more challenging than the combat system of Final Fantasy VII Remake. By making it an action-based combat system, they basically made it piss easy like Kingdom Hearts 3 was. And that actually aggravated me. It was weird because I was playing the game and some people were like, oh, Phil's going to have a hard time with this. Phil's going to have a hard time with it. I steamrolled everything. I steamrolled everything in this game.
What? You were...
No, the super bosses, beat them.
What?
Oh, this is a tough story boss. Beat it first try. I was like, what exactly is the challenge that everyone's complaining about? So, to me, I just didn't like what they did with the combat. I feel if it was original turn-based combat, it would have been better.
You could have increased the difficulty,
in reality,
but you didn't,
that's
Phil.
not my major gripe with the game.
Like you were in
my major gripe with Final
RPG
Fantasy VII Remake is very simple. Okay?
Fucking wow.
It's not a remake. It's not.
You played
this
the game
is
on
not
default,
a remake.
like
They didn't remake Final Fantasy VII. What they did is they made a new game with plot elements and things taken from Final Fantasy VII. But this is not the same game. There's critical differences between the original Final Fantasy VII and this game. Notably, number one, this is only a small portion of the entire plot of the original Final Fantasy VII.
That's because they're bringing out another fucking game.
Out and really added with padding and gameplay that, honestly, let's be honest, the side missions of this game don't add anything to it. They're not meaningful. Go find the kids who were lost in a graveyard. You go out there, you fight a couple ghosts or whatever you say.
All my cans and bottles at like 4 in the morning.
What they did is they took like 8 to 12 hours of Final Fantasy VII and they stretched it out to be a 40-hour game so they could sell it for full price. But the thing that really irks me about this game is that it's not a remake. If this were going to be a remake, it would be Final Fantasy VII remade with modern graphics, better gameplay mechanics, etc. Much like, look at Demon's Souls, right? That's a remake. This was not a remake. This is a totally new game. Now, for those of you who didn't play the game, I don't want to spoil it for you, but all I'm going to say is this. I won't spoil it. The plot of this game is not the same as the original Final Fantasy VII. The plot deviates quite a few times, especially in the ending. And the ending is completely open-ended and basically says there will be more games in this series and it will not follow the plot line. Look at the fucking stalling in the gameplay.
Look at the shit he picked.
That's not a remake.
He's over here in a vest fucking yelling at his chat or some shit. Hands off gaming, menuing.
What the game is,
how are you going to
get what they did? And that's
an idea, an inkling of what Phil is talking about.
They didn't do what the name of the game is.
Why did you handpick this shit?
And the truth of the matter is, if I had known that,
this is fucking terrible.
If I had known that this game was going to have all these references, by the way, the game has references from Final Fantasy VII. It's almost a prerequisite that you've played the original Final Fantasy VII.
It took me a little bit to pick up on what was happening.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, because if you don't,
but
there's actual characters that show up. You don't know who they are. They're not explained in this game.
It's not him being mad. It's not him being upset at the game. You don't get the audio of it at all.
The original Final Fantasy VII is a refresher.
This guy turning on an old YouTube video.
I didn't know I had to. I thought the game was going to be self-explanatory, and it isn't. It's actually confusing as shit to understand everything going on if you didn't just play Final Fantasy VII before this. So, in my opinion, they actually didn't do a good job with this game of explaining what it was. If they had outright said, this is not Final Fantasy VII again. This is going to be a new take on the game with spinning it a different way. It's going to have a different plot. So you really, if you want to know what's going on, play the original first and then come enjoy a whole new gameplay experience with things based on the original game. I would have been like, cool. Now I know what to expect.
These are the fucking takes we're getting.
The whole game was not advertised like that. The entire time the game was advertised as this is just Final Fantasy VII remade with modern graphics and better gameplay. That's not what the game is at all. So 100%. disappointed because of that main fact, honestly. I wish that they were more honest enough from what the game is, and they
Can we ban these fucking picks?
And you can disagree with me. You can completely disagree with me, and that's okay if you do.
These hot takes are
that's
garbage.
my take on it.
Fucking just flaming trash pile right now.
Good evening, Super Blind Man. Thank you
Oh,
for
give him the salute
for the countdown. I know I
He
missed
gave him the pig Nosis salute. What's up?
And then this guy,
it's like this half hand.
Yeah, look at this.
What's up, dude?
Ban this idiot. Did anyone
get the piggy hoof.
Yet?
What's up, man?
If not, I'm just gonna do it now.
And then he puts it down.
Let's see here.
It's like, what is this?
Bugs.
Hey, dudes!
All 2021 cheered. It says, do you listen to the words that come out of your mouth or open up and let words
Homer,
flow?
what's going
no,
on?
I don't listen to myself at all. Noxina 2 cheers said, I've never played the original Final Fantasy VII. I had no trouble understanding anything in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, yeah? So who's Zach?
What?
I rest my case. I just... Mic drop. Done. Not once explained in the story who he is, yet he's a critical character at the end of the game. You'd have no idea who the fuck he is if you didn't play the original game. Good night, sweet prince. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Just no.
My number 7 most disappointing game.
They of course explained who Zach is, right?
Is
It feels just too dumb to fucking pay attention.
Doom Eternal.
Oh my fucking god!
I know people are gonna yell.
Are you fucking kidding me?
For this one is coming.
This is
so many people.
It's
love
such
Doom
a good
Eternal.
game.
I am in the dramatic minority.
I mean, it's not
I
Doom
know
2.
I know I'm in the big minority.
It's not.
When it comes to this.
But
one,
what the fuck?
But I gotta.
This guy plays this game like it's fucking
you
Call of Duty on hardcore.
First of all, Doom Eternal is not a bad game.
Around corners.
Doom Eternal is
like,
not a bad game at all.
I got him.
It's a fun game.
Really
If you
fucking
like
tough. This
that
is the
visual
run and
style
gun shit.
gameplay
This is the
of
shit you
modern Doom
chain
games from the
crazy
Doom
moves
2016,
together,
this
blow
is
the fuck
right
out
up
of
your alley.
everything
The
with
combat is
rockets.
there, it's on par, it's great.
It's amazing.
My problem with Doom Eternal is that basically the game took a shift away
I have to get another beer
from
for
an
this shit.
interesting narrative focus that was similar to the plot lines.
I have to. I mean, fucking.
And really, 99% of this
Out of all the
game
games, I thought this was
there are a few
gonna be
puzzles,
perfectly fine.
and some of the puzzles are interesting, but
yeah, the
less of a
soundtrack's
focus on that
amazing.
than, say Doom 2016.
It builds on
plot,
that
even though
Doom
it's there,
kind of culture
basically
that's
kinda
going on.
takes like a back seat. In Doom 2016, it felt like there was almost like a survival horror plot going on. A sci-fi survival horror plot. You wanted to piece
Anders
together the
back,
pieces of
tip
information what was
$20.
happening in that game. And I really liked it.
What?
But in this game,
I think you
it was
killed
kinda
the.
like, it's only really about
So
the combat,
Dipshit
over and over and
Rick
over.
has
Shoot.
$5.
So what is it?
Let's make
Shoot things
sure
until
he
this
knows
power
he's
pops
down
out
in
of
the
it. Grab
ditch,
that power
rather
up
than
and use
coming
that
down
level
from the
ability,
rafters.
Hit the thing and make the other power
Anders
pop out of
Pack,
it.
thank
Okay,
you
now
for the
use those,
20.
go punch the other guy. The
I
third
appreciate
power
that, man.
pops out. So what was it? Hell,
I swear we didn't
armor,
talk earlier. I didn't
and
email
ammo,
up on the
right?
phone.
And just do it
like
in
Phil
a
does.
constant circle.
Big up
And
Sanders
that's
Pack.
like
I hope you're
99%
enjoying
of the
tonight
game.
because holy shit, these
In
hot
reality,
takes
this
are
game could have
amazing.
no plot, and it would be almost.
Thank you all for
identical.
hanging out with me
Seriously,
tonight.
the
This has
plot
been
was
great.
such a backseat. And by the way, I didn't like the plot.
It had too
The plot
much
of this game is
combat.
that basically the
That's
Doom
what you
Marine
want in
also
fucking
was
Doom.
Some kind of a Marine in an alternate dimension, and he
That's-
had been doing things. This
What?
other alien race had been fighting against the demons invading from hell. And
This
it
is
got so
fucking
convoluted.
Doom.
I didn't like
You
it
go
at
to
all.
hell, you come back, you fight 'em on
admittedly,
Earth, fight 'em on Mars
and I
again.
love Doom 2016.
Holy
this
shit.
Game is very disappointing.
You go
to me.
back to hell
I was looking
in the
for a
last
game that
game,
would
and
be a
then you
balance
show
of
up.
narrative and combat. With
DP,
some
my
interesting
pleasure, man. This has been
puzzles.
great.
And what I got is a game that was 98%.
What wells do I have
rock,
on
paper,
offer?
scissors,
Right now we got a
combat,
little
getting
bit
those
of
three power-ups
some
in a
Crown
circle
Royal.
to survive.
Okay, we're not serving
and
Jack
every
here.
once
Sorry.
in a while,
If
there's
you
a
want-
snippet of story
if you want
that's
Jack, you
kinda
gotta
not
go
very good.
to a
So
different bar.
that's my take,
I
and
don't
that's
like
my
Jack.
opinion. You can disagree.
Maker's Mark, we got it.
Lots of people absolutely
Bushmills, we
loved
got
this
it.
game, thought it was
Okay.
better than Doom 2016.
You want some Japanese
By the way,
biscuits
look
over
at
there
the
too.
graphics. They're gorgeous, man. The
Taps,
game
we
was
got like
gorgeous.
99 of them.
Absolutely, it looked great.
We're
on
brewing our
PS4, by
own.
the way. That's PS4,
We got the
not
Beggar
PS5
Brown back
gameplay.
there.
And look how
You want
good
that?
it
It's
is,
pretty
right?
good.
Pretty fucking good.
It's like a hazelnut
So,
brown.
The game itself
It
holds
is
up as a
6.9%
competitive
by
shooter,
volume.
but outside of that, man,
It's got a little goat laugh on the
I don't
label.
know. The plot
Fantastic
just didn't live up to the hype for me. I just didn't like it at all. All right? Just being honest here.
All right.
Okay?
Thanks for your hot take.
All right.
Appreciate
Got
it.
a lot
Come
of
on.
stupid
Fucking
assholes
moving
here
on.
tonight.
Oh, lean in on all of
taking
them.
care of this. You see these
Get
guys
'em
in
all.
chat cheering. Let's see.
Can go get.
Nope,
Where are
you're
you?
not. You're not
Help
taking care of
me.
it because I see that
Holy
they're still in
fuck.
here now. I'm manually banning them, and it's not good.
Holy
I know
fuck.
there's some mods in here.
Orion,
You guys
no,
can take a
I've
look
never
and
had
stop this
Orion, but
nonsense.
that
I
sounds pretty
appreciate
good.
it. There's another one. I can't do it. My laptop's too laggy.
I mean, John's
Maybe
not
ban
wrong
these
in that
people
quote,
fast enough.
Wilmer. You don't need
That's why I
a
need
big
your
story
moderators to
for
help me out, all right?
banger of a
Okay.
video game. But it does help if you want to
All right.
flesh out the world.
So that's number 7. All right. Jasper is sitting here trying to. give me
This
rubs
shit's
and stuff.
insane, though.
His wet kitty knows when I'm trying to do the countdown.
I don't get this, man. Ooh, Ovi.
Let's continue.
Ovi scored 708
the number 6 most
goals in his
disappointing
career
game
already.
of the year for
Holy
me.
Shit, that man's going for that record. Big ups, Ovi.
What is it? What game is this? Anyone know? What game is this? Anyone figure it out?
Really?
Do you know what the game is? He's licking my toes. The name of the game is He's Licking My Toes.
Oh, cool.
Jasper is
Glad
licking
you
my
have
toes.
a foot fetish, but I think we know what game this is.
People don't even know what game this is.
We know
Watch
what game
Dogs
this
Legion.
is. Come the fuck
People
on,
couldn't even
man.
figure it out. They were like, what is this? Watch Dogs Legion. Watch Dogs 1.
Wait,
that
this is the
looked
fucking
great,
another vest
and
clip?
didn't necessarily be,
Did
wasn't
you
as good of a game as
purposely
it was
fucking
that it was gonna
pick
be.
clips that
All
you
right, we
were
know that.
successful in?
Watch Dogs 2, I felt, was a dramatic improvement.
That's amazing.
From Watch Dogs 1. I actually felt that Watch
Are
Dogs
you
2
fucking kidding
was
me?
a way better game. Had a unique cast of characters.
That's what you're
that were diversified, all
highlighting?
with their own
Not
unique
the
stories.
slow
Look at my toes,
streams
stop licking my
that
toes.
you had,
I can't
but
do
whenever
it.
you were successful,
Jasper,
putting the vest
look at my
on?
feet. Buddy, I understand you want attention.
Good
Stop being
lord.
so cute and silly. He's tickling my toe. He's doing it again.
Keep
Oh my
tabs of
God.
that.
I'm gonna have to get a toy in here for him or something.
I gotta get a toy. Maybe
Okay.
Cat's fucking horsetail
You're a
butt
nutcase.
plug.
Anyway,
Go grab that one from
so,
fucking next
Watch
door.
Dogs 2
Was
was a
that too
dramatic
close to
improvement
fucking
upon the
home, Phil?
first game. A diversified cast of interesting characters who all had their own backstories and personalities, and honestly, they were kind of likable characters. The gameplay of Watch Dogs
Yeah,
2
Jasper just wants
dramatically
attention
improved
and
upon
feels
the
like,
gameplay of
oh,
Watch
no,
Dogs
you should
1
already
had
have
an
a toy
increase
there.
of amount of focus of
Like a
puzzles.
cat tower
The
behind
writing went from a way darker tone
Something
in
like that.
Dark Souls. Watch Dogs 1, and it went to a lighter tone in Watch Dogs 2, and had a lot of comedy elements.
He hated this fucking
I would
game,
almost say it's
though.
kind of like. when
You know
think
how many
about it.
streams we watched where he was sitting there fucking screwing story
When you
missions
think
up,
about it,
blowing
it's
cars
almost,
up,
kind of
fucking
like
botching missions and stealth.
like how Saints Row
It was
originally
terrible.
started out very serious.
I think
and
this
then the
game's a lot
series got,
deeper
like, very, very
than what Phil is
hilarious
going
and
to
silly
explain to
later
you.
on.
I think this game
Watch
was
Dogs Legion.
really kind of fleshed
All
out.
right, when it was first announced,
But
the
he
whole
just
premise of the fact
ran
that
through
your
it.
DedSec agents
He
and
ran through
hackers
it as
are
fast
not
as
going
possible.
to be uniquely written characters, but
He
instead
hated
it's just
when
anyone who
people
can just
died.
recruit from the city.
And he couldn't use them anymore.
I was very skeptical about this. I was very skeptical about how this was going to work. I was like, what if these characters are just recruitable at any time?
These
and
are
by the
fucking
way, it was said
terrible.
there's permadeath. If these characters die, they're out of the story forever. Is
Or
it just gonna
Grandma's
basically
only
be
Nuzlocke
that
round?
there's
Holy
going to
shit.
be archetypes
That sounds
of
insane.
a character, right? Will there be an archetype of a character, not an interesting character with a story, but just, oh, this is a type of character that you can recruit. And then if you lose them, you could just go recruit the character back again, a different one. And so really, there's no risk at all in the game.
Yeah,
Who
he's
cares if
flying
you
through this
play super
list.
risky
I mean,
and you lose that character. You just go get another character that has the same
We're
abilities
at
back anyway.
740 and he's at like
And
number
this is
6
what I was
already.
guessing might happen.
He's giving them 2-minute
That's
segments or
exactly
something
what the
like
game
that.
was.
He
Like,
wants to make sure he can
100%
OT,
I was dead on
play some
correct.
Hitman 3,
That's what the
get
final
some
game was.
cheering
There
in
was
there.
no risk
In the-
to having
especially
anyone
the
do a
tip.
mission
Phil needs the
because
tip.
if they died or got arrested, you could just immediately recruit another one of the same type, and you're right back to where you started.
Oh,
The story
get the
itself
sniff in there.
was not very interesting at all. Sadly,
How much of the story did
had
you
a few
actually,
unique
like,
missions.
explore?
Admittedly, there was one mission that dealt with what if you took a person who was dying or sick and you scanned them into like a virtual reality system, like an AI system, and made their consciousness and artificial intelligence. You know, is that moral?
PW Dubs,
and would
what's
they
up,
consider
man?
to be alive still?
How
or
are
not?
you doing? We're doing
There's
great
some
watching the
interesting
dumpster
stuff in
fire
the
over
game,
here.
Don't get me wrong. Some of the plot was interesting, but for the most part, the writing was terrible. It was very cliche.
Oh,
None
cliche
of the
writing.
characters mattered because they were
Alright.
all disposable. And now, by the way, we should talk a little bit about the gameplay.
There's nothing wrong
What
with
you're
having
seeing right now on the
disposable
screen
characters. Go
is
play
pretty
some
much
XCOM.
the best way to play
You'll
the
fucking
entire
hate
game.
it, Phil.
Use the drones. Fly on a drone. Use a remote-controlled drone to hack into a building. Go through the vents. Take people out inside the building. Hack all the terminals. The drones are
Oh, yeah?
100%.
You saw that trailer? I'm
effective
glad.
way. He's being
Yeah,
so
that's
cute.
good.
He's snuggling my foot.
I want to give you guys another diamond.
The drones are 100% the most effective way to go
Get
about
you guys
playing this
laughing
game.
out there. It's
All
going to
right?
be a fun list
And
to
that's
make.
fine if you realize that's
We're
the whole
already
game.
past one.
Like, you don't
Working
ever
on
need
number
the other
2.
classes. There's a class that's
We'll be
good at fighting. You
wrapping that
never need
video
it.
up
There's
before
a
you
class
know
that's
it.
good at gunplay. You
And then I
never
get to
need it.
polish it
The
up,
drones are the
'cause you gotta
best thing in
polish
the
the
game,
turret.
and they're incredibly unbalanced.
I'm gonna put it out for you guys
You just
to
have a team
have
of all
fun
drone
with.
people.
Little
You're being the only
Valentine's
idiot.
gift.
So
Me to
there's
you.
other ways to play it, but you're actually hindering your own experience by using not using the drones.
Yeah.
So the game is
I
piss easy. The
I
game
don't
is
know
too
what
long, by the
Phil
way. The game is
qualifies
incredibly long
as
and drawn
good
out. It's
writing.
like, I think my playthrough
I mean,
was around
this is
3
the
hours,
guy
if I
who-
remember correctly.
If it's not
Maybe even a little bit
spoon-fed to
longer.
him,
And it just felt like
he's
a
gonna
lot
not
of
like
the things
it.
in the game were just padding.
Like
and
take
the plot
example,
is not very
Destiny 2.
good. Mostly because you don't have any characters.
Right?
It's
lore
all
about guns, lore about guardians, lore about races. It's all buried back there in like the codex. You got to go and read it all.
Watch Dogs
or have somebody read it to you.
2 steps forward with Watch Dogs 2.
There's like really no story. It's kind of bare bones. You got to go seek it out on your own. But when you get in there into the deep murky depths,
everyone's like a recruitable, disposable.
You're gonna have fun.
I have a
you got to get past those big old lily pads.
Jasper, he's biting wires. Now I got to get him out of the office.
Get him out of the office. Get him. Kick him.
As to why they did that, all right? I think the reason that they did this was because Ubisoft was greedy and wanted to sell microtransactions.
Microtransactions.
That's my theory. I have no actual substantiation of this.
No.
But think of it.
No.
Wow.
Don't talk about those, Phil.
He's doing it again. That's it. Every character disposable, right?
Fucking put Jasper on the band board.
Buy the characters. And it's not like you're adding a new plot-related character.
What?
It's just a new archetype that you can use with power-ups and stuff and abilities and outfit or whatever.
Yeah, but if you're enjoying the game, buy the fucking content. There's nothing wrong with that.
You could spend $15 and buy
How are they being greedy?
Spy, you know?
There's fucking microtransactions in every game you fucking play now.
You can't eat the wires, Jasper.
Oh, catch him! Get him!
You're out.
Oh no!
Say goodbye.
Bad kitty.
Say goodbye.
Bad
kitty.
You're a bad Mr. Kitty. Bye.
We'll see you later.
Jasper, I'm sorry, buddy. Rescue Team Alpha 5 is coming for you. We're gonna we're gonna throw in the black pill first, right? The stallion to go take care of Cat, and then we're gonna extract you. You're gonna have a great life.
He's gonna get hurt, so he's got to get out of here.
You're gonna get treated right. You're gonna get pets every day.
So anyway, that's what Ubisoft did. They actually nickel and dime the customer. You already paid $60 for this game, and then they're like, "Oh, you want a high-level spy character? $15." Like what?
You almost got some fucking booty crack there too.
And that's what I mean. Like, I really feel like if they had gone the extra mile to maybe improve upon Watch Dogs 2, even more interesting characters and elaborate story, it would have succeeded. Instead, how do we just really microtransact the shit out of everyone?
I like how Mr. Microtransaction. He's not Mr. Monday Night. Right?
Screwed up.
He's not Mr. WrestleMania.
It's really disappointing for me, someone who really
this is Mr. fucking microtransaction. This dude is talking about how sad microtransactions are. But he has 90K plus dipped into WWE champions.
Nicholas Cheered, he says, how's your laptop laggy?
Imagine having to mentally deal with that kind of a fucking lie.
I don't have a new laptop.
Holy shit.
So Spartan King cheered. He said deception.
I got a new laptop.
I don't know what he means by that.
Fucking
Cyber Shadow.
Big ups, thank you to all the agents.
Cyber Shadow, that is the biggest cheer of the night.
We went in Hazzies on it.
Go ahead and update the leaderboard. Get Cyber Shadow up there.
We got the Lenovo. What is it, like ThinkPad 5 or whatever it is?
Cyber Shadow 240.
Yeah. Picked that bad boy up. It was like about $700.
Thank you very much, Cyber
i5 processor.
Let's see here.
I don't know. No, was that? No, it has the Ryzen.
And Westside Phil Cheese says, Bugstacks was the worst, most disappointing game of 2020.
We'll get into specs later on the new tech
Everyone's entitled to their own
over there on.
All right. Continuing on, ladies and gentlemen. My number 5
I'll show
most disappointing game of 2020 is Marvel's Avengers. Yeah, this is a game from Crystal Dynamics. This is a game studio that's put out great games before.
He hit it.
We heard
I mean, this is a 5 out of 5.
Years and years that it was going to be the definitive.
This
game
is
of Marvel.
the easy one to write in.
Friends and control Earth's mightiest heroes. And
I mean, if you had fun with Marvel Ultimate Alliance, you probably enjoyed this game.
Accurately of how they are
I
from
think
the
it could
movies
have
and
been
the
better.
comics in this game.
I could think it could have been deeper.
Jump out, drop in, drop out,
and have a bunch of fun with
so
it.
that you can do these fights with your friends. A lot of people at first were thinking, maybe it'll be like maybe
that was the way to play these games too.
Alliance, almost with
was with a bunch of friends
and gameplay mechanics and things like this, right? And then we start gameplay of it, and admittedly,
this game could have been better.
I got a trophy.
When
we first saw gameplay of it, it didn't look that bad.
Is he wearing his? I gotta check. It looks like he's wearing his gunner glasses. He is wearing the gunner glasses. So again, that's another tips goal video.
Actually.
I mean, it's not a full-blown vest, but did he even hit the vest during this fucking game? Probably during the vest streak,
I think it was.
But still,
was actually the intro segment of the game, which had a bunch of cinematic gameplay, quick time events, and things in it. A boss fight. Most of the game doesn't have that. Most of the game, it's literally what you're seeing right now on the screen. You're running around, you're fighting a million generic enemies.
Oh, he is advertising the tips goal on the bottom. That's interesting.
You're mashing buttons. The game doesn't have complex combat mechanics.
You get to see
pretty basic.
Who was the top tipper down there.
A special move.
Capital Crowder.
Use some ranged attacks. There's really not much to it. It's not balanced.
Yeah, one fill is enough.
Like Thor, Captain America, you can just stand there throwing your projectile constantly and beat almost everything in the game.
I'm glad it's not fucking
it's fun at first.
1080.
when you first start using
like every gray hair.
But then
on that face.
basically it just kind of wears out right after a few minutes.
There's no problem with gray hair. It's just Phil lies about his shit. Should just shave that goatee and run the mustache.
To hook you to keep playing.
Like the soul patch only.
During the campaign of the game, which by the way is about 12 to 15 hours.
That money could have gone to
side
the
missions and stuff.
DIA. I mean,
most of the time you're playing as
Kamala,
who's a new girl.
I'm not gonna beg for fucking money ever.
The last decade in the Marvel universe, she is canon.
At least I plan on not.
They made
having
her
to
the
fucking
focus
ever
of the
beg for
campaign of
money.
the game rather than the
But
actual
if I
Avengers.
did, it'd be an honest beg,
like that,
not
I
this
didn't mind.
shit.
That's
comes
cool,
out of
but
Phil.
you kind of misnamed the game. The game
What?
is the Avengers. It's not Kamala's
Politics?
origin story, which is really what the origin story. That's what the campaign is. It's her origin story.
Are we getting in politics?
It's
I'm worried.
disappointing to those who are looking for a game that's focused on the Avengers when it's
No,
really
we're not. I'm kidding. It's not. No.
Once you beat the campaign of the game, which is okay, it's passable. But my major criticism of the campaign of the game,
we're not talking
a
about
lot of the heroes you don't unlock
president
till the very last few hours. I mean, the whole you get right at the beginning along with Kamala.
I do believe that's going to happen.
But outside of that, there's every character you slowly unlock.
But if that happens,
Iron Man,
so be it.
Then you
I hope
unlock
she does the best
Scarlet,
for our nation.
Black Widow. Sure. Then you unlock Captain America almost at the end of the game. Captain America can only be played in like 2 missions in the entire story of the game because you get him at the very end. So it's kind of weird, this slow unlock system, but there's no payoff. It's not like, oh, you unlocked everyone, now there's a big culmination. It's just like there's one more mission, then the game ends.
But that's how the old games work too. You had to go through missions and unlock people through side content and things like that. That's how it all works.
One mission in the game. Well, that's fucking disappointing, right? Now, once you beat...
I mean... We all saw Chris Evans' Captain America.
You unlock all the post-game side content. Okay?
God bless him.
And
his
the post-game side content is boring.
He showed up.
All you do is fight generic enemies and get loot.
100% beef
gear,
Frank.
Which allows you to go fight more generic enemies.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
And get loot that
Meanwhile, Phil doesn't understand that
you
should just play through the game again then.
The point I'm making. When they made this game, it's basically like almost like an MMO, but not. It's a game with a campaign,
we got to see America's
but it's also an MMO.
Well.
But it's not a particularly good or interesting MMO because it's action based. There's no RPG elements.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was a shithead.
So
I mean,
I understand what they were going for. They were basically looking at other games of recent 5 years and said, "Oh, the looter shooters are really popular. Let's make a looter shooter. Only it's not looter shooter. It's combat button mashing kind of cooperative gameplay with the same looter elements.
It's the same style of gameplay from the Ultimate series.
And instead of worrying about the initial
different kind of graphics and stuff, and you just were disappointed by it. It's okay.
For months to years on end, we'll have free DLCs coming out with free expansions. The problem is, after everyone beat the campaign, they dropped the game entirely because they all realized the content that opened after the campaign was incredibly
He's not saying anything.
Boring.
That's the problem.
Incredibly boring.
It's just a circle.
It's just the same repetitive shit.
Bullshit.
And it didn't
it's
have
verbal
the
diarrhea
of other MMOs. It certainly doesn't have the social aspect
there's
of
no
other MMOs.
Take care. It's
the game.
It's about as empty as cup of noodles made out of
anything close to what they spent on the development budget, and it was a ginormous loss
eaten with this
for
fucking
the developer. To now, no one even really knows what's going to happen because they basically had said that what they were going to do was have all these free DLCs. Well, that's all well and good, but are they really going to follow up on that? When
meanwhile, he's trying to justify this game as being here on this list.
So they had one DLC so far.
And I'm okay with this game being here on this list. I'm sure it was a disappointment.
I don't know if it's supposed to be Hawkeye, a female Hawkeye or whatever. But are they really, when you think about it, are they really going to spend time putting out tons of DLC content for a game that's not selling? So not only is the game incredibly underwhelming,
it's a Marvel property.
About what was going to come out, may not ever come to fruition. Oh, by the way. We were all promised a free next-gen upgrade for this game when PlayStation 5 came out. It doesn't exist. They've delayed it indefinitely, and now we have no idea if there'll ever be a next-gen upgrade. So, basically, the whole game's kind of a humongous flop.
I don't think he's reading from a script.
Isn't super fun to play
the script he reads from is the begging script.
When you beat it, all the content sucks. Now the DLCs may never come out, and we don't get the free next-gen upgrade. So it's like shitty on all fronts. The game just really stinks. And that's sad, because I said all along, during the entire time, when the Marvel movies were at their height, I said, man, if they would just start releasing Avengers games,
it didn't sell at all.
And this is the shit.
What's going on here,
by the way? The year after Endgame. How stupid can you be to have your game come out the year after the biggest Avengers?
I wouldn't be surprised if it just tanked. I mean, this is an average game.
Okay.
5 out of 10 across the board. What else do you need to say about it? What else?
Well, what's I
think it was a little too short.
And then there's another.
I think it could have been better.
Okay.
I think the party system could have been upgraded a bit.
Continuing on.
But Again,
my number 4.
They missed the mark.
Most disappointing game of 2020.
Especially in 2020.
Is...
What?
Anyone even know what this one is?
Oh, shit. Is this the WWE garbage?
WWE 2K Battlegrounds.
It wasn't gacha enough, dude. Oh, this is a non-vest clip. We hit it.
The biggest waste of time and money.
WWE
Seriously.
champion time.
All right, now.
I love it.
WWE game. Usually are great.
No.
Not so much last year. And when I say last year,
if you want a great WWE game, you gotta go back to like the N64 days. You gotta go back to like SmackDown games.
Shit.
Those were fucking great games.
Barely worked.
SmackDown just
bring
it.
It was actually announced that in 2020 there would not be a new WWE 2K game. They were going to forego that. And instead, they were going to release some kind of a new game.
What are you shitting on this game? It's just not mobile.
First,
this should have been a mobile game.
It kind of looks like a game
this could have been
about
on
a
the
decade ago
Switch.
called WWE
I don't think it was.
All-Stars that had like super deformed, cartoonish versions of popular current WWE
Yes,
wrestlers.
WCW versus NWO games. Those are great.
And that
Cousins and I spent hours running Royal Rumbles, going after tag champions.
Kind of WWE.
Yeah, you got to play with all the New Japan wrestlers and stuff. That roster was just stacked. So much fun too. You got the old school outfits on people.
I'm not saying WWE All-Stars was a
those
great
might
game.
be some of my favorite N64 games, especially when it comes to sports games too.
And compared it to this game that looked like it was
minus
coming
like,
out, it's probably going to be about
Major League Baseball featuring King Griffey Jr., where you got like the home run cheat and stuff.
The sad fact is WWE Battlegrounds is not even nearly as good as WWE All-Stars. It's just not.
Oh, No Mercy was fire too.
It doesn't really know what it wants to be.
That was kind of the first WWE
definitely
game
is a
that kind
masher.
of deserved everything it got.
Once you get far enough into the plot of the game, the game literally cheats.
Signatures, finishers, all that stuff was great.
Where things will just not work properly. You'll have the computer.
Crisis! Shit, I didn't even think about Crisis.
Grab it. The game is absolutely.
You're probably right with that.
A lot of situations where you don't know.
The Crisis game's probably going to be next because he rage quit it.
The graphics kind of
said it was choppy.
If you like that cartoony style
of course,
graphic,
you rage quit this game.
The game gets incredibly boring after only about an hour of playing it. And it actually does. It starts getting ridiculously over the top, challenging around 4 or 5 hours.
I was waiting for that too.
It
might happen still.
It's just
he's gonna have to ban a bunch of people though.
As you can see by the presentation of the game, there's not much to it. Bare bones. I mean, hand drawn comic book style artwork to do all the plot. They couldn't even bother animating stuff for the plot.
I mean, WWE and any wrestling is just live action comic
looking at this situation. We were looking. Everyone who was a fan of wrestling this last year, 2020.
You don't even watch wrestling anymore, Phil. You just watch the highlight channels
because it was so bad in 2019. We were looking for something at least to kill the time and give us something to do.
You had something to kill the time. You had WWE champions.
Waste of time. This game.
You were coming down from the rafters, jumping faction of faction,
and if anything,
causing a wake of destruction to your wallet.
The game hasn't even fucking played yet. This is the problem with the game. You have a game like this, it's really all about the gameplay. You jump in, you're having fun with the the gameplay. Instead, it's like
I think he begged for money for this game too.
There's a stupid cutscene in a comic book.
Like somebody had to buy this game for him.
Like, dude,
if I remember
correctly. Game. When does the game start? And when the game starts, you're like, look at this. I can't even look at this without laughing hysterically. How bad this is. It's just a fucking terrible joke. Look at this shit.
Now, this game made it because it is a WWE champion.
Would like this? What's hilarious is they actually got the real life wrestlers
because he couldn't do his wrestling
to pretend playing this game for the advertisement for TV to try to fool people into buying it.
Oh, what's this $5 step up? This right here sucks.
Unreal. So anyway, guys,
fucking pause the game. Are you gonna rage quit this match?
I'm a fan of pro wrestling.
Oh, I thought you were gonna rage quit it. That would have been funny.
I've known about pro wrestling
you to pick
my whole
that
life.
video.
I do a commentary show, and I'm like, I couldn't get anything out of this game. I did like 2 streams of it.
See, what did I tell you?
Everyone told me
he couldn't do his fucking wrestling sims where he gets his holiday bucks from it.
It's just not a good game.
From all the wheelchairs who like wrestling, just like me, I like wrestling.
Very unfortunate. This is what we got.
I enjoyed it. I'm excited for the Royal Rumble tomorrow. I think Daniel Bryan is my pick.
Hopefully next year.
I love to see Daniel Bryan win the Rumble.
But good lord,
that's my pick.
We need to get this.
I don't know about you. Women's Rumble, it's probably going to be.
This game fucking sucks.
Let's go Charlotte. Okay? I think Charlotte's be the proper.
All right.
The proper pick.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was dropped a sub bomb on the channel from someone named this freaking idiot.
Shout out.
This guy gifted subs to the following people: Lolly,
I think
Chan Chiba,
Big E is going to be the
Jaunty Rings,
the new Kane.
Creed, Deb
Big E is going to get the record for throwing most people out. He'll elevate him. He'll push him into that main event status.
Rio,
he'll be probably top 4.
Gaming, Goats of the Apocalypse.
Oh, that was a burp shout out.
Diesel,
Holy shit.
Zach418 and Jack Seabath, as well as Razzo
Senpai. Will win?
Miriam
Kingston. I think Cesaro will be up there too. I think those guys are both top 10. Easy.
So congratulations to all of you. I appreciate that. This freaking idiot. Thank you for the channel support.
Oh, poor guy. Just throwing money away.
Still
real
got
your own
to
gacha
me damage.
pools,
Here's
dude.
what's my favorite wrestling
Could
game?
have bought some like cryptocurrency.
It's one of the
with
2Ks, but I couldn't tell you which one because they all meld together over the years. All right. Probably one of the ones that Ukes made back in the day.
Oh, you think
Alexa
Bliss with her like
thank you so far. You've been a great audience, but now it's time to get
Bianca
down to the
Blair should
we're going to get to the top
win.
3
Blair.
disappointing games.
But yeah, Bianca should win. That's a good pick.
By the way, shout out to Shia LaBeouf.
She performed very well and deserves it, especially if you know her backstory too.
I appreciate that very much.
Fuck, if you want to see some people deserve it, like Keith Lee and
all right,
she also deserves it well. Keith Lee's another good dark horse pick. That is for running the table on people, just throwing everybody out.
Most disappointing game.
Braun Strowman's in there now too.
For me, was Deadly Premonition 2, and I don't even know if I have to say anything.
No, just fucking move on. Number 2, we're done. This game's shit. I forgot about this game. I fucking full on erased it with the power of whiskey.
That's actually really gameplay footage of a brand new release from 2020. That's not a game running on PC.
This is a fair fucking top 3 pick.
That's actually what the game
didn't even cross my mind at all.
On the Nintendo Switch.
This was a snooze fest from him.
Priced.
He should have just
full price game
threw it in the trash can as fast as
on
possible.
the Switch. Now, here's the thing.
No RE3. I think that
when
was
I played it years ago.
Switched with Final Fantasy
on the PlayStation 3. It was choppy. It had graphical issues, and I was like, man.
No, this game
was interesting because
actually a legit pick, to be honest. Yeah, no, this 100% I'd agree with Phil.
Over the top, almost
this game is just fucking.
And I was
like, it was terrible. It needed to get patched to perform.
It ran well.
It was fucking step, skateboard noises the entire fucking stream.
It performed like shit on PS3.
Meanwhile, we had to listen to Phil fucking rant about
really,
shit.
It was very unfortunate the game ran so badly on that. Okay.
And hope for extra
years
money,
later,
because that's how
this same developer who made Deadly Premonition 1 comes out with the sequel exclusive to the Nintendo Switch. Who would have thunk it that they would have gone from PlayStation to the Switch?
If The Last of Us 2 is not on this list,
who would have thought that Nintendo would even
I'd be shocked.
An odd
I'd
game
actually
like
legitimately be shocked
on its console.
I think it's going to be next, though.
But the thing that gets me is this game was specifically designed to only run on the Switch, okay? And this is the end result of it.
I really do think that this is a game that suffered due to the coronavirus.
And somehow it was believed that this was an acceptable version of the game to sell.
With the skeleton crew.
Now, this year we had a lot of very bad games that came out and ran like shit.
But
for some reason, a lot of people didn't talk about this game.
Shit happens.
Probably because not a lot of people
It could have been
played
better.
But
it could have been way better.
A modernized game.
I don't know what you did.
Made exclusively for a console that runs
I'm happy
that bad.
with it.
Someone should have said something.
Don't beat this horse to death.
Like, seriously
just
pathetic,
move on.
Seriously bad.
You said what you needed to say.
I can't
already.
believe that this was.
Do I need to say anything else? No.
The thing is, the game actually isn't bad. The game
Sushi,
actually has
what's
an
going
open
on?
world
Thank
city
you for
you can roam
becoming
through,
a special agent.
which is
you got
really neat
access
compared
to
the
some
first game.
emotes
It
that
actually
I've made. Gotta make some more for that.
In the original game,
and also behind the scenes,
the
videos
voice acting is actually
what we do
pretty
month
silly,
in,
over the
month
top,
out.
and well
So,
done.
big ups to you.
There's
Thank
actually
you
a significant amount of
showing up in the agency.
The problem is it
special
runs
agent
so
here.
poorly.
I appreciate all of you.
You can't ever really enjoy it. You just can't.
All the
You
agents
can't
are
ever
amazing
really
to me.
enjoy the game because it runs like this. Look at that.
Okay.
And even in
You're
cutscenes,
done,
sometimes there's
Phil.
issues. It's just like it's
Seriously,
really bad.
just stop.
There's so many
Get
things
to
in
the
the game
top
that they
two.
put in there. You can tell they actually worked on the game
Get
hard.
to the top two, and
then
you
just
can play
couldn't
your
get it to
fucking
run on the
Hitman
Switch.
and go to overtime.
Maybe admittedly,
you don't
they just
want
didn't
to.
want it on the Switch. Maybe admittedly they wanted it to be.
Because you're
on
gonna have
console,
to take
and they
like a
could not get
fucking
anyone to publish
30-minute
it.
rant
So when
for
they finally got
fucking
Nintendo to
Cyberpunk.
publish the fucking thing,
You're gonna take a fucking 40-minute rant for the
I
last
guess we're
one,
screwed. So let's just make it
wraps
shitty.
up the stream.
I don't know.
at this point.
I don't know what else to say.
So,
The game itself is a unique, interesting plot.
30 minutes and a
zany
40-minute
over-the-top
rant.
kind
You
of
got it
writing.
back to back, dude. I
It
believe
has a
in
lot
you.
of fun elements.
I've seen your
Criticizing
pre-streams.
it. The gunplay's terrible because the game has terrible graphics. If the game had better graphics, maybe the gunplay would be better. But it's almost incredibly repetitive, boring, and unplayable because of the way that the graphics run on this game. So, Deadly Premonition 2, a game that 100% hindered by its graphical performance. If the game was better optimized for Switch, it might have been a really great game.
So wait.
I could not in my
This
right mind
makes
recommend
top
this game to a
3
single
because
person.
it
I couldn't
had
tell you
bad
spend $1 on this
graphics.
game. It's that.
I mean,
bad,
this is the
badly
most
running of the game.
disappointing
I mean,
list.
I actually had
it's not
to
worst game list, but still
force myself through it at points because it was running so poorly.
If you're a variety streamer like Phyllis and you play
thing.
this
and
you want to push through this,
I can't believe you beat that whole thing because
for your audience, either it's going to become a meme for you.
Okay.
To just laugh
Devil
about, or you're gonna try and be boring. Like look at that guy.
By the way, they patched it, claiming they fixed it.
Gary facing falling asleep that night. That's all it was.
Okay.
Just him falling asleep in that game.
A few more shout-outs, I think. Let's see here.
Good pick.
Luigi Serial has resubscribed.
Proud of you, Phil. You nailed one.
Thank you very much, Luigi.
For a legitimate reason that you didn't beat to death. Surprised.
Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Proud of you. Get to it.
My top 2 most disappointing games of the year, most people have already guessed what they are.
Yes, we did.
If you're a frequenter of my content, you probably know what they are. However, I'm going to review both of them right now, and I'm not going to tell you the ranking yet. I'm going to reveal the 2 games
bitch.
In no particular order. And then I'm going to tell you the reason why each game is so disappointing. And then I'm going to tell you my actual most disappointing game of the year.
DSP.
So let's build this
that is a good call leader to run some bets through.
Let's start off
Big
in
ups, Anders. Thank you for that other 5-piece.
The game that came out earlier in 2020.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for all the support tonight.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's The Last of Us 2.
There it is, your number 2 fucking pick. Don't lie to us. This is what it is.
For various reasons.
I don't want to go into
insane detail about everything about this game that I didn't like, but in a nutshell, allow me to summarize why I don't like The Last of Us 2.
Tell people to watch your fucking hour-long review.
I should make this very clear. I don't detest the game overall. The game does a lot of things great. Let me praise it first. The graphics were absolutely outstanding.
You gonna suck Super Mario Man's dick for this?
In class.
You should.
The gameplay was dramatically
It's the best part about this game.
From the first game. Not only was there now climbing and crawling, but also the ability of the characters to actually simulate real people.
Terrible.
They actually had conversations with each other when you were out there doing your
He hated this shit.
He hated all of this shit as well. Maybe a little bit more realistic than the original game, and some of the upgrades were actually way more important this time around.
At all praising of this during
it just felt like a better next gen experience. It really did. It felt like
shit
vast improvement in the
upon the story,
gameplay,
upon the drug use, upon the sexuality in the game.
From the first game,
it's all he honed in on. That was his focus. You know, it was like
locations.
Sharing an apartment next door.
Some of the places when they will go through Seattle,
Tevin
downtown Seattle, and down to the water.
And across the hall is sitting on me and Mr. Help.
A lot of those things are actually there.
This is from full-on Kool-Aid Nosis.
There's an actual arcade you go through in the game. That's a real arcade. That's rare in the city streets of Seattle near the waterfront, and they actually made it a major location in the game.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, did you play Fallout 3?
Big wheel. That's all real stuff from Seattle.
You play Fallout 4?
And tried to make the game realistic.
Panda Brother wedding for that shit.
Dead on realistic.
For the launch of it, because you got to get those day one reviews.
Aquarium in Seattle, but still, you understand what I'm saying? Like they actually went.
Of course, they're gonna go to locations, take pictures, study it, get the landmarks, make it feel right.
I have to call this out.
Local. But it could have been in any setting.
The Last of Us 2 is actually the most accessible AAA game ever made. The game developers went out of their way to contact industry experts, including my longtime viewer, Super Blind.
Oh, yes. Get him.
Get him. Support of Super Blind Man, I should say.
You should. Give him the ass pats, Phil. He deserves it. Super Blind Man should get the big ups. But you were a jealous bitch when he got that PS5 before you.
Most accessibility features
you were
fucking
I've bad.
Seen in a AAA game.
Sir, thank you.
For the hearing impaired, the sight impaired, like so many things. This game, if you're blind, has a sonar mode
where you
can play it and beat it.
Super Blind Man deserves these ass pats.
If you're blind.
But he's going to have to face the reality that he has to leave Phil behind in order to further his career.
It has to be appraised.
There's one day where Super Blind Man will have to walk away from this shit. Right now during this combat,
the graphics are outstanding. This game did a lot of things right. Absolutely, it did a lot of things right. All right? But there's a major reason why this game is on my most disappointing games of the year list. All right?
Here it comes.
The primary reason is because I did not like the plot of the game. The plot of the game I felt was incredibly poorly written, poorly paced.
Oh, dunk on him!
It purposely tried to get you with shock value stuff constantly, rather than having a point.
Shock value.
And that stuff, sadly,
what? This was a coming of age
if you guys
story.
Don't remember, in early
a discovery of self.
Like April, which is
that's what I read out of it.
Come out. The entire plot of the game leaked on the internet.
Why?
What are you on? Well,
this is the apocalypse. Shit
very
isn't
different
pretty.
Story. Some people said it was a disgruntled employee who was so upset
time.
that the game went in the direction it did that they just leaked the whole fucking thing. Then, of course, Naughty Dog came out and said, "No, that's not true. Someone must have backwards."
I mean, I'm fine with that. Killing Joel was probably unnecessary. You're absolutely correct.
Who knows? Okay,
he was a fan favorite character, but
the whole plot.
It did catch your attention.
And when the plot leaked, the critical plot points leaked.
You should read more
I don't
books.
think there's a single person who doesn't.
I don't know how many characters I enjoyed out of like the Game of Thrones series. You're like, yeah, this fucking person's a badass. All of a sudden, they're got an arrow through the face.
Relatively early into this game, and it's not.
God damn it! And you put your book down for 5 minutes. You got to go for a walk because you got invested in something.
Plot narrative down your throat. A revenge narrative.
They didn't need to kill
him,
that's for sure.
The people who killed that critical, beloved character from the first game.
But how many different series kill off a character for whatever reason?
That. It's a plot device, but you have to understand that when the majority of people who played your first game loved a character and wanted to see what was going to happen with that character in the sequel, you're going to piss off a lot of people who kill that character off right away. In addition, the game was completely misadvertised as supposed to be a game with Joel
what they wanted
and Ellie,
to.
the two main characters from the first
for sure.
game. But then when one of them dies right away,
trying to call it out,
you
you
realize
got
the
ran
entire
over.
advertisement campaign was a bait and switch. They even had
it was some interesting
scenes
stuff.
rendered where Joel was in the scene.
Tipped $5.
Okay, he was in the fucking scene, and he wasn't really in that scene in the real game. It was a different character.
DSP
they did it to trick people.
Oh yeah, Juan, thank you for the 5 piece, my friend.
Joel would be a major part of the second game.
Yeah, this is a dumpster fire for sure.
It was horrendously broken.
We'll let
in that regard.
Phil
like,
talk.
You can't do that. You can't try to fool and be dishonest with your customer base. That's messed up. All right. Now, according to
I'm sure they can't sell this game.
Neil Druckmann, the head of the studio and the head of the director of this game.
Oh yeah, but this is why Phil could have put this at number 3 or something else, but he couldn't do it.
Leaked
he wanted to put it at 1
before the game ever came out.
I really do believe that. I think that's why he did the interchangeable, not listed.
So here's the thing. All right.
I think he wanted to put this at 1.
That's not my only problem with the game. Even though there's my major problem with the game, there's other problems too. But the problem is that this game pushes a very stereotypical revenge narrative down your throat. Now someone who is a very likable character, intelligent character in the first game becomes a complete fucking idiot in the second game.
Wow.
Oh, I retcon everything I know about Ellie from Last of Us 1. Even though she's a beloved character. Again, Last of Us 1, so many people's one of their favorite games of all time. Arguably best game of that console generation.
I mean, I haven't played The Last of Us 1 or 2.
Let's just forget that Ellie is a survivalist
I don't
and
really
she's
have an
smart.
opinion
And
on
in the
this. I
first
never got a
game,
PS4.
she absolutely hated kitty stuff. Like, she was reading a girl's diary and laughing at how a teenage girl could be caring about boys and her looks and things like that, because she realizes this is a survivalist world. I can't believe people used to be this ignorant or basically safe enough to think like this, all right? She's not like that.
What?
But then in Last of Us 2, that's exactly what she is. Oh, I'm making out with people. I'm doing unsafe stuff to get my rocks off, basically.
Whoa, wow.
Stupid shit. Then
Unsafe stuff?
You know, now
like
I'm
smoking
really
weed?
focused on revenge. I'm just going to go and kill everyone left and right. It's just like, it completely retcons
a teenager being rebellious. Oh no!
From the development in the first game, okay, and then it throws away the other beloved character from the first game within the first few hours. The worst part about all this is that there's a new character named Abby. She's the person who kills that beloved character from The Last of Us 1 within the first few hours. And you're forced to play as her, and basically the game tries to make you like her, even though there's nothing to like about this character. She's a bitch. She freaking kills someone in cold blood because that person killed her dad to protect Ellie in the first game. She literally hunts Joel down.
Dude, some of the books I read, holy shit, they would melt Phil's brain.
Okay?
With twists and turns
makes
and,
terrible decisions
revenge.
in the course of the game. Oh,
people taking advantage of other people. It would melt his fucking
on,
brain.
And now
it's amazing.
He has a girlfriend who's pregnant, but I'm going to sleep with him anyway during the course of the game. And I don't care. I'm just going to do it, and we're supposed to all write it off like it's okay.
It's sexual fan fiction. I mean, that's fair enough.
That's
fine. I read some Harry Potter fan fiction
anyway, and have him cheat on
that stuff gets you crazy.
That's perfectly fine. There's no problem with that. And by the way, you might have noticed during my description of the plot of this game, I've mentioned something that was not present in the original Last of Us 2. Sex scenes. This game has numerous sex scenes that are completely superfluous to the game. They don't need to be in there. They add nothing. They make you cringe and groan that the fact that they're in there, because like I said, I really feel when Neil Druckmann wrote this game,
quit talking about
going for
waifus
shock
or anything.
factor. He wants over-the-top gore.
That's what I was waiting for.
Revenge plot line that's very generalized.
Sexuality is bad.
Over-the-top gore as Ellie cuts through person after person trying to hunt down Joel.
As a grown man,
with reckless abandon,
I don't
doesn't
get it.
care, no consequences or anything like that.
This doesn't cross my mind at all.
Oh, this is the killer of Joel, but now you
I like what I liked in the bedroom, and that's how it is. That's how it should be for all of you guys.
And she won't hurt
as long as you guys aren't fucking animals. What is this? Our children do whatever makes you happy.
In addition to all of that, the plot that just is really bad.
Do you want to get a cock ring and get your balls speed bagged by an MMA fighter?
The Last of Us 1 was
do
so
it.
good is because
if you're into it, I don't give a fuck.
You start right in
Kiss 5 different wives if that's your thing. I don't give a shit.
Story of the origins of how it all started.
This dude who's been sitting here for years and years and years is just
you see how the world now
fucking
is
crapping on it because there was sexuality in a video game
with an outbreak like this, and it's pretty crazy to look at it like that, right?
There's sexuality in your entertainment.
Then you go through this whirlwind ride where Joel is out of nowhere forced to protect Ellie against his will. He didn't really want to, but he gets just wrapped up in this plot. And over the course of the game, you see Joel develop from this really hardened, uncaring asshole into a guy who's almost like a father figure to Ellie, right? By the end of the game, there's some critical plot points and bad decisions that are made, and you're like, holy shit, that was a wild ride. What a great story.
Yeah, he must have showered. He's got that Superman color all in.
First, you play as Ellie.
The nuns had his...
You play through an entire campaign as her killing people left and right, not caring. So now you hate Ellie,
or whatever it was.
Okay? Then you're forced to go back in time and play as Abby, Joel's killer, and play through an entire campaign as her.
I don't know the last time they probably had him.
Even though you already got to a critical plot point where you want to see what happens, you're told, no, hold. Go play another 20 hours before you actually get to anything interesting. Seriously? Yeah. And that's what happened. It's terrible pacing. It's really bad writing. And it's just done incredibly poorly. I'm sorry, from a narrative perspective, in my opinion, the plot of The Last of Us 2 is
this doesn't need to be another fucking hour-long review, Phil.
Amazing gameplay elements, amazing accessibility.
Like, we're going to have to hit the alert button here soon, Phil.
And the worst
you're closing in towards the end of the...
in like 5 to 10 years. Seriously, it's just so over-the-top, cliche, boring. And I hate to say it.
Naughty Dog
like it. It's because people like simple shit.
Channel
give me the revenge
for discussing
plotline.
spoilers.
It's fucking so bad. It's so badly done.
They're forced to release it.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's fucking stupid.
So easy to understand.
I hated that shit.
Killing because Joel died. Oh, big fucking deal.
They didn't need to. If you were going to discuss the game and give spoilers and give out spoiler alerts, every right to you.
And then by the end of the game, I hated myself.
Streams or whatever.
There's incredibly gory scenes.
I'm not going to
stop. Two girls are going at it,
fucking make
each other
videos on me, shitting on me if you want.
Everywhere. I don't want to do that. I don't want. When I play a game,
you should be allowed to do whatever you want on the internet.
Is to have fun and enjoy myself, not
as long as
to
you're not
torture myself
children or animals,
with terrible situations and scenes and things that make me more stressed out and uncomfortable. I don't want to be more fucking stressed out and uncomfortable. I got enough fucking stress in my life.
Holy
Maybe the people
shit!
who made this game live on cloud 9 and they're rolling
You're having a fucking meltdown?
Mansions and shit. I don't. I just want to play a game where I can sit back and relax and not be fucking stressed out at terrible situations I'm being forced to.
What is this?
And that's what the whole fucking game was. Trash, garbage, stressful, gory bullshit. I hated the fucking
stream is trash. Your opinion is trash.
Now, on top of
you're gonna have a goddamn aneurysm if you keep it on, Phil. You're triggered. You're mad on the internet at this point.
The absolute worst part.
You've lost everybody
situation.
You've lost your chat's attention because you got mad
worked on the game
about Neil Druckmann's writing. Control.
All right? Because you can have a situation where some people don't like
because
your game or whatever.
Because of the sexual nature of this game.
Well, or you can handle it poorly.
I don't think you would probably fucking deal with Fallout 2.
So here's what happened.
Well, maybe you might like it if you could kill a bunch of children in that game.
A major character that was beloved was going to die early on in the game, and that the whole advertisement campaign was bait and switch. A lot of people got very upset.
That game melts your brain, Phil.
Okay. What did they do? They went out there and they harassed the shit out of the game developers, including Neil Druckmann, the voice acting cast, the game developers, and they sent them death threats and they trolled them on the internet. That is completely and utterly unacceptable. 100% unacceptable. It never should have happened ever. And I'm embarrassed.
Welcome to the fucking internet, Phil. You've been around here long enough.
All right, you don't like a game, that's fine. You don't like it.
You're gonna get shit talked.
Voice your criticism of the game on the internet. Explain to people why you don't like it, but don't go and threaten people. Don't fuck with people over it. Okay, that's fucked up. But what ended up happening was Neil Druckmann. He's not a dumb guy. He's not. Actually, I gotta give him a lot of credit. He's a smart cookie. Here's what he did. He said, "Well, these people are gonna fuck with me. I'm gonna literally spin this stuff into a way to promote the game." And what he did, he created a feel-good campaign behind The Last of Us 2.
It's fucking stupid.
He made it seem like The Last of Us 2 was a victim.
You can't stop it.
Oh my God, people
it's
can't
gonna
handle
happen.
More butch, strong women.
It's just the
in
reality
a video
of the
game,
internet.
And that's why they're
you say some shit somebody doesn't like, and they're gonna fucking ram it down your throat.
Homosexuality or a lesbian relationship in a video game.
Thanks for sharing with me and move on, or you can just climb up on that hill and fight away like Phil does.
And by doing this, he basically made it look like The Last of Us 2 was a game that was like insanely attacked because it had minority representation and because it had themes in it that aren't usually represented in mainstream gaming. Okay? And when he did it, literally, he said things during the course of 2020 like, man,
a
we
tip
really gotta stick it to
notification.
those
Wow, that's a
haters who sent
throwback.
death threats.
We're going
Really,
back in
let's make
time
this
now.
game like a bestseller, and let's show them why it's such a good game. During the Game Awards, all right, the end of 2020, in December, there was an open poll for the gamers themselves to vote on Game of the Year. Druckmann actually went out there on social media and said, a vote for Last of Us 2 is a vote against the haters who basically sent me death threats this year. So he didn't make The Last of Us 2 about being the better game of 2020.
Is that what you're doing?
He made it about getting to the internet trolls and haters. And
He's talking about the game pushing an agenda. Meanwhile, he's pushing an agenda.
Me and tons of people in the gaming community.
He's talking about
because he made it
fighting and combating trolling on the internet.
He made it, you have to make this
Watch
game
him turn this into a victim blaming from trolls
it's a
like us,
effort against internet
or
trolls
detractors like us, or whatever we are, ironic fans. I don't know
representative of minorities and things like that. And that was fucked up that he did that, because the game itself is actually very good.
This is extending into too fucking long.
Actually very good. If you
get this
ignore
Chappelle Show clip,
issues, it's still
the wrap it up B.
But the fact that he turned his game
now
into
that's what needs to happen
darling.
right now.
You must like The Last of Us 2.
You're a big
Thank you for becoming a special agent, my guy. Big ups to you, my dude. Enjoy some custom emotes
because the game
and
sold like hotcakes.
a little behind the scenes footage.
And as of today, it is
we'll
the
have
most
a ton of fun with
awarded
all
game
that
in
stuff.
history, beating out The Witcher 3 by just a few awards. Now, why do you think people gave it all those awards? Let's be very honest here.
Oh yeah, go for it.
How many
Talk
people
about
said,
the culture.
I beat the
once again, we're
trolls,
here.
I beat the haters, instead of,
You do every
I
night.
voted for the best game.
Your fucking chat does
And that's
every night.
incredibly
There's no point in laughing shit on
and
you.
that is why
every
this is one of my most
fucking
disappointing games of the year.
night.
Not only did the game have the most disappointing plot for me in many, many years, a game franchise that I thought was the best in-class franchise, a representative of the PS3 era, ended up being the worst example of how to ruin something that you don't realize how good you got, and you actually drive it into the fucking ground for the sake of I need to take a risk. He said that all the time, Neil Druckmann. I had to take a risk with this game, and I know how it's going to work out. Yeah, you took a risk, all right.
Huh?
You fucked everything up. You literally ruined everything that you built that was good about the first game.
Yeah, he's only at $5
still.
still. What is he going about?
You said called them all bigots and haters, even though, let's be honest, there were people out there doing that. They were threatening them and everything. And they shouldn't have done that.
This
That
too
wasn't everyone
much.
who criticized the game, but that's not what you would think. You would think that if anyone doesn't like Last of Us 2, they're a bigot.
He could have
And
wrapped
that's
this
fucked
up like
because
10
that's how
minutes
they
ago.
promoted their game, and that's how this game became so widely accepted as the best game of 2020.
He and Mannix with the words.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the
Mannix.
most underhanded fucking way.
I caught wind
that
that Mannix was
do it on your
paywalling
own
DSP
laurels,
videos.
do it on the merits
recently.
of your game. Don't do it because
I need to go
you said
talk
vote
to him
for
and
our
see
game
what's
is a
going
vote
on
to
with
stop
that.
the trolls.
I'm
That's fucking
a little
bullshit.
heartbroken about that. I like Mannix, actually. Him and I
Okay.
have a pretty good relationship over it.
So, that's Last of Us 2 in a nutshell.
I haven't watched him in a while.
We're not done, because there's another game in contention for worst game of 2020.
Go for
Okay?
it, Phil. Fucking throw Cyberpunk under the
By
bus.
the way, let's
you know
see
you
here.
want to. Talk about your refund.
Westside Phil did a bunch of cheers, and I
Talk about
appreciate
your
those
bullshit.
cheers. All right.
Okay.
Super Blimey, I had cheered. He says, yes, I do
I'll
Last
go back.
of Us 2
I'll
be
let
up there
Phil
for
do
you. I
his
do the conversations
shout-outs.
we had
I'm
this
going to
year.
hit
You know,
hit
and
up
both
the
of us are
bathroom
basically
really
immovable.
quick.
And you're right. And here's the
So
thing.
I'll be right back,
I
guys.
want to
Hang tight.
emphasize this. If you like The Last of Us 2, that's okay. Seriously. If you like The Last of Us 2, that's fine. I'm not going to hate on you because you like it. I personally don't like the writing, and I hate the way that Neil Druckmann and the other people who worked on the game behaved this year. I thought it was completely irresponsible, and man, did it piss me off. But outside of that, if you like the game, it's okay. I'm not going to hate on you because you like the game. You know? We all have different strokes for different folks. Different people like different things. Fair enough? Okay. So thank you. Westside Phil did a bunch of cheers, and Westside Phil actually is the top cheerer now with a 500-bit cheer. He said something incredibly stupid when he said it, so I'm actually not going to read it, but but I am going to put him up there as the top cheer of the night. 500 bits, okay? Whoa, 500 bits. Okay. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not done. Oh, by the way, Nakshina 2 also cheered and said, you spent 15 minutes ranting about how bad Last of Us 2 is and how much you hate the story, but it's a good game. It is a good game overall. If you can ignore the story, it's a good game. In fact, if you just skip all the cutscenes, it's probably a great game. Just skip them all, and you'll have a great time. Serious. Okay. The other game, I don't think we should delay it any further. I think you guys all know what it's going to be. Of course, it's... The hell? Oh, wait a minute. I have to unclick this one. Okay. Of course, the game is... Demon Souls again. I'm going to mention it again. No, I'm not. The game is, of course, Cyberpunk 2077. This is no shock to anyone. The game that was the most overhyped game of probably, arguably, the last 5 to 10 years. The game that was the next major IP from CD Projekt Red, a studio that at one point was seen they could do no wrong, right? After Witcher 3, after how widely positively received Witcher 3 was,
wait.
Everyone thought that CD Projekt Red was going to come out with the next gaming masterpiece.
Did you guys hear that? I'm sure you did. I'm sorry. I was busy washing my hands and like what Phil
CD
does.
Projekt Red showed off gameplay.
He said that it was not in the right order.
Explained to you.
So according to my understanding and my assumption, hold on, we gotta get it back out.
The most bust AI. It's going to
gotta get it back out, guys.
As they walk around.
All right, speculation time is upon us once again.
In the city you won't be able to go.
I'm speculating that
that'll be present.
The Last of Us 2 was above, in layer-wise, than the clip from Cyberpunk.
And then the game comes
Cyberpunk
out,
is number 2.
You can't play for 5 minutes and you realize that
The Last of Us is his true fucking number 1. I mean,
the amount of bullshit.
That's what I'm catching in here. You gotta block the signals, and you gotta be certain from it.
Just
so
glitches.
Sorry, I'm a little bit retarded. Oh, I love that clip. I love Alex Jones.
Objects, things clipping poorly.
No,
exploding for no reason.
That's 100% what happened there. I guarantee it. Phil listed out his fucking games, put them up in the fucking list on his OBS here, in his sources, and just clicked in and out of them.
PS5, and I would say it was about 50-50. Like,
I got the documents right here,
it
folks.
It definitely was bad.
I did my research. Oh, fucking Alex Jones does his fucking research, though.
Crash constantly.
They're turning the frogs gay.
Probably crashed about a dozen times. So many glitches and bugs.
We're getting the signals from aliens. Right, they're from another dimension. Joe Rogan, this is a good whiskey. I really like this. You got any more of that funky tobaccos
that were promised to you aren't present in the game. This game is not open world and robust. In the world, almost everything's closed off. There's a ridiculous amount of doors that are closed, and there's nothing behind them. There's really no activities you can do in the game. Like, you think Grand Theft Auto, you can go bowling, you go to a nightclub.
Oh, heel versus babyface, that's interesting.
None of that in this game.
Phil's just all over the place. I'm not shocked. Okay? I'm not shocked by that at all.
And that's about it. There's really nothing else you can do in the game at all.
Definitely won the public vote, but then The Last of Us 2 got all the industry
The world
awards,
itself
right?
is so buggy that it doesn't feel real at all. You got people, look how realistic they are. As they walk up the sidewalk,
I'm not shocked by that book of Herman. I mean, I've heard of Amphibians doing it.
That's the AI they put into this game.
Fish are also ones
that's
that
realistic.
do it. That change sex in order to breed more.
Oh, look.
Or less. And if their environment changes, that's
turn
what
around,
happens. It all switches
and
up.
there's 10 cops behind you.
That's how some species have gone extinct because
Grand Theft Auto 3 did that better almost 20 years ago. You see what I mean? Like, there's so many things in this game that are just epically bad, and there's no excuse that game was
I really don't
that
know. Who is actually listening to industry picks, awards,
when other
reviews?
Games of the past 15, 20
I really don't know too many people who actually take any of that seriously anymore.
Okay?
I mean, I don't remember the last time I listened to a review
stolen from
by
other
anybody.
Games. Every single one of them.
Unless it was like some retro stuff, like
a
SNES
combination
Drunk.
of certain games like Borderlands and stuff like
AVGN's content is fantastic. I just watched his Dinosaurs video.
Sneaking gameplay kind of feels, I'd say, like Deus Ex, or maybe even
but meanwhile,
Dishonored.
He is...
same thing with the hacking gameplay.
He's just kind of shitting on the game to shit on the game.
And even though these things are present in the game, like, there's hacking, there's stealth. You don't need them. You could play the entire game like a first-person shooter.
It had sex in it, okay?
And win easily. If you just upgrade your shooting abilities,
you can customize your penis
length. Steamroll the game. There's really no reason to use any other abilities that are completely unnecessary. The skill tree is incredibly confusing. There's way too many skills. You have no idea what's good, what's not.
I love documentaries on animals
when you won't.
And all sorts of nature stuff.
The same thing with
I like Ancient Aliens when I'm really good and baked.
It's great that there's so much quantity, but the problem is there's so much quantity that it all becomes incredibly overcrowded and watered down.
Giant stone structures,
no idea
all sorts of stuff. That all fascinates me.
What's not. Like, there's some missions in this game that I really enjoyed. For example, some of the companion missions.
I want to go see that shit. I want to, like, just...
Some of the companion
touch
missions
it, maybe. That'd be pretty cool.
There's
go take a picture of the Mona Lisa, things like that.
Pan Am and
are you heading to bed?
The detective, whose name is
no worries, Andrew Pack. Thank you for showing up and all the support. Big ups to you. Big ups to all of the agents, all the special agents.
Either just be their friend or even
you guys are great.
If you want to go that far with the role playing of the game.
Amazing. That's why I do this. That's why we keep the point and laugh and rolling.
Like, there's actually a side quest where you do some work for
no worries, Anders. I understand that if you're a little inebriated, trust me, you have to be to fucking
what
get
happened in their house because
stream.
they swear that someone invaded their house and they shot
Good luck to any of you out there trying to get tendies on Monday.
But everything that when they wake up is gone. And they have no idea what happened, and you have to investigate, come to find out there's a big conspiracy behind stuff. So there's actually some really interesting gameplay elements and storyline
in the biblical definition of angels of how they're described is fucking scary as shit,
generic enemies,
whales of eyes and flaming wings, and
just
crazy shit.
Stuff that really isn't meaningful at all. Okay.
I like that kind of shit, man.
And that's really the problem with the game is that there's so much that they put in it. Oh, you can play it like this, you can play it like this, you can play it like this, but none of it really feels fun or meaningful because it all feels like stuff from other games, and the other games feel like they did it better than this game. Oh, here's a bunch of side content to do, but you don't know what's worth doing and what's not. There's tons of it you could just skip and you get nothing out of it.
He doesn't understand Cyberpunk at all.
That's really the best way to describe the game.
It's supposed
to be. It's a fucking mess. The one thing where it really stands out is the world design. As you can see, some of the graphical stuff, the way that it presents itself to everyone's kind of like a cyborg hybrid or whatever. It's kind of an interesting and intriguing thing.
They are 100% fucking Final Fantasy
plotline at its core has a lot of sexual themes. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with sexual themes. I'm not. But this game, at every fucking moment, has sexual themes shoved down your throat.
Again, sex is the big fucking
time you're driving down the street and you see the billboard of the
1
giant
and
android
2
ass
had
gyrating
issues
in the
with
dude's
sex.
face, and he's going this as the fucking ass is gyrating in his face.
Finish.
You're like, oh my god, like I'm tired of this.
I'll let him do a shitty
I
take.
understand. It's a sexualized society. Sex is a commodity to be bought and sold. I get that. Do I need to see it every possible second?
What?
No, you get desensitized to it. You get annoyed. It gets annoying.
I don't think you understand
this.
This
Phil,
game made headlines
for being the video game with the
ideas
most
of
dildos.
Cyberpunk as a whole.
And the game developers actually said they would try to remove the dildos. Okay?
What?
Now, obviously,
sex is bad. That's what I'm getting out of this
about that I don't like about the game. All right? Overall, my playthrough was 40 hours long. I would argue in my 40 hours that I played the game, I probably
Phil
had
doesn't
fun
understand
10 hours.
in the
Some of
Cyberpunk
plot,
world,
stuff
in
was
any
good. Like
kind
right
of
now,
Cyberpunk
this actual
world.
mission, I tried to actually highlight
Sex
something that was
is
good about the
treated
game. I felt this mission,
just like
a tower
currency.
heist, was actually
it's just
fun.
This thing
so
that happens.
This was actually one of my
it
more
doesn't
favorite
feel
parts
human
of the game right
anymore.
Here.
You've lost your identity as a human
like I
in
said,
this
that
world.
one particular kind
That's
of
the issue. That's the concept here.
Against the politicians, that was pretty good.
Sex is one of the
for the
few
most part,
things that
I just
actually
felt like
make
this
you
is boring,
feel
this is repetitive,
human
this is
again.
the same shit I've
But
done
if
in
you're
other
just
games that had more
throwing
fun doing it in
to
other games.
like some
Oh, by the
Android
way,
or
here's a
anything
ton of
like
bugs to
that,
just make your
it
experience
feels
even worse.
hollow.
And even if this game had
but
no
Phil
bugs,
doesn't understand these
I
concepts.
still feel I would think it was a mediocre game. And I mean that.
At all.
I know a lot of people are just strongly criticizing the game for being, oh, you advertised it as this and it wasn't.
Yeah, it's excellent, it's bad.
No, I actually feel if this game was bug-free, this game would still not be a great game. That this game fails on a fundamental level to be a fun and entertaining game because it's just not anything original. It's everyone else's work.
That's how this society works in any of this genre. I mean, go look at Blade Runner.
It just feels like a fucking
you have
mess
a
that's
hunt
boring.
to realize what's human. Like you
there you
Deckard
go.
lost that
In a nutshell,
side of himself. He couldn't find it
game.
until the very end.
So,
where you hear
ladies
the
and
whole monologue, and you get to deal with all that. You have to face your
have
human
a hard
side
decision to make
once again.
because I have to decide between a game that the original game, Last of Us 1, was one of my favorite games of all time. Right? It really was. I felt it was the best game of the
his
PSP
Phoenix
era.
Rising shit is going to go on to his
I couldn't wait for
favorite
the sequel.
games.
And the sequel
That's
disappointed
probably
me so much because of bad writing, bad pacing.
If he finishes it.
And the way that the game developers...
So sit on the fence again, Phil. I know that's what you're going to do. You're not going to pick either one. You're going to say, oh, flip a coin.
If you don't, you're a bigot. And you have to vote for our game for all your awards because when you do, you stick it to the haters. That is like the most dishonest shit I've ever seen in gaming. Seriously. So I don't know if I'll ever forgive Naughty Dog for the way that they behave.
How is this not number one then?
I don't know if I'll ever really fully enjoy a Naughty Dog game again, knowing what they've done in 2020 with Last of Us 2.
A lot about this game.
They did that stuff. That's fucked up.
A lot. The only reason you kissed its ass is because Super Blind Man, your number one
We've got
OG
a game
sub
where for years we were outright lied to
about
what the game would be. We
because he already yacked at you for it.
Promised the world, monstrously under-delivered, and lied to time and time again by the game developer / the management of CD Projekt Red.
It's like an xhamster.com clip from like 4 years ago. You're like, whoa,
just isn't
all
a
right,
very good game in my
that's
opinion,
some weird shit, and then you move on.
Just does not deliver on any of the promises of the past 8 years that the game's been in development. So it's like, it's really two really fucked up situations. How do you pick between two?
Easily.
Seriously.
You have a fucking formulated opinion on your own because you're an adult with a, fully developed brain.
But first, I'm going to say, shout out to Woobeg, who just took me $25 and said, I feel like the best of 2020 countdown will be shorter than this
There's your little mini whale.
It very well might be. Because I knew I was going to have a lot to say about these games.
We got them.
Okay?
What human can watch my content for like 6 hours a day? I mean, you've got your own lives. You've got your own responsibilities.
But, what's that?
Ladies and gentlemen, I got to make a decision. I'm going to do it right now, Bob. I have to weigh and balance everything.
It's a little guy.
Okay? I have to.
It's a little
I have to weigh and balance everything.
He isn't ready. He isn't ready for the big whale
everything
time.
That's going on in the situation.
He doesn't want to change the streams up like Tut did.
Different games.
Maybe we'll be back.
And I have to look at it both personally
and
think
about that. 0 tips
as
start to finish for his Game Award shit or his worst game list bullshit. I don't know.
I have to weigh and balance everything in my head. And when all factors
it's not even like a circle jerk or anything. It's just Phil giving fucking poor takes.
All the things that I have to consider of what would make a game the most disappointing to me. All right? I have to do what I feel is right.
Me here. What's going on?
All right?
How are you?
Look, I'm having problems making the decision. Look at my fingers. I have to do what I think is right. I have to do what I feel is the right decision. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you my most disappointing game of 2020, and then I'm going to justify it. The most disappointing game of 2020 for me was Final Fantasy II Remake. No, I didn't. The most disappointing game of 2020 for me was Cyberpunk 2077. All right?
Why did I pick find Cyberpunk this to be a lie
over Last of Us 2, even though Last of Us 1 was
I'm gonna hit the button.
100% and I hated the sequel. All right?
Because I really do think he hated The Last of Us 2.
Because when you look at an apples-to-apples comparison,
apples to apples. This isn't apples to apples.
The Last of Us 2.
This is like apples to fucking peaches, dude.
The Last of Us 2 had a lot of gameplay improvements over the first game. It had best in-class performance and improvement. The best accessibility I've ever seen in a AAA video.
We all know you wanted The Last of Us 2 to be the fucking worst game.
Voice acting. Like, that game had a lot of very good things about it. And as I just said, I literally just said this
we heard you fucking switch scenes and said you had to click this one off.
If you take out the plot of Last of Us 2 and you only
that was number one on your list. Guaranteed.
It really is. It's like a really great game when you just look at the gameplay. I don't like the plot, and yes, the plot is a
John, what do you think?
Are you sure about that?
But
I don't think he is.
I actually enjoyed.
Are you coming back for Royal Rumble? That'd be pretty fucking fun.
The girls trying to kill each other.
That'd be a welcome sight.
Cyberpunk, I told you, roughly 88% of the time I was playing it. 90%
give people the 4 moves of doom and I'll laugh.
I didn't think it was fun at all to play. I didn't think that it was
you
best
take out
in
Randy
a single
Orton
thing that it did.
And have like a match with him.
Not in the
That'd
gunplay,
be fun.
not in the sneaking, not in the graphics, not in the story, nothing. I've done better, played better a million other times. I mean, the narrative was done better in other games like Deus Ex and Fallout. The gunplay's done better in Borderlands.
I really do think that
hacking's better in
The Last of Us 2 is probably the worst game.
It doesn't excel in anything. It's a jack of all trades, master of none.
He switched it because Super Blind Man showed up live.
And that's why I have to balance this properly and
that's a Theo theory.
Cyberpunk
I guarantee you might be right,
is
though.
Not only
don't want to step on your favorite piggy's fucking neck with that one.
Cyberpunk 2077 is actually the most disappointing game I've ever played.
What?
And that's not a light statement that I'm making right now.
What?
That game had potential to be an amazing game and was completely ruined by management's decision to fuck with the game.
I guess you weren't a comic book fan picking up fucking Superman 64.
That you're
like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And then all of a sudden you're like, fuck, this game sucks.
Game I've ever fucking played.
That is horse shit. That is 100% horse shit. That's a poor fucking take. What about Homefront Revolution? You're right, Phoenix. He had a million plus views for that hot take.
Kindred cheered. He says, well, if you don't respect the studio anymore and you can't see yourself enjoying their games, why would you purchase their future releases?
No Man's Sky's launch fucking
because
terrible.
what Druckmann did with Last of Us 2 was so dishonest.
Fable, what,
with
3?
The way that
Awful.
He promoted this
I hated
game.
that. Anthem?
Play our game. It's the best game.
Was touted
ever,
as the Destiny killer, and it didn't do shit. I didn't even fucking want to buy it.
You know, you stick
Was
it
there
to
a
the death
PvP
threat
was off the
people
table? I
if
was
you-
like,
if
nope.
You fucking vote for our game for Game of the Year awards. Like, that's disgusting behavior from someone who's supposed to be
You fucking ask
ahead
people
of
to
the
pay
studio,
you
supposed to be
money.
who you look up to and respect, and he's acting like that. You know, I don't know if I could support
Spore is
a
weird and
game
interesting
from that
to me.
studio again. We'll have to see what happens in the future. Just
It was
being
touted
honest.
as more than what it was.
Lights of Soul Cheers, I look cute tonight. Gee, thanks. That's what this was all about. It was a fashion show.
Oh, at least
you
you waited
very
until
beautiful
after your
for all.
fucking
Nice, I
shitty
appreciate
countdown.
that. Thanks for the cheer. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
All right. Hitman 3 times.
that's my most disappointing games of the year countdown for 2020. I hope
You
you
didn't
got
take a
bang
break?
out of it. I hope you enjoyed it.
I know, it was fucking
Yeah,
garbage.
It was definitely a year of disappointment with a lot of games for me. But those top 3, those are definitely some of the most disappointing games
that
I've
game
seen in
put
a long time.
everybody to
Cyberpunk
sleep, Krista.
definitely ranks #1. That's the most disappointing game I've ever played.
I didn't even want
Thanks
to pick
for
up
joining me.
Anthem.
Thanks
I was
for
like,
watching.
nope.
Whether you watched here on
Not gonna
stream
deal
or you
with that
watched it on
shit.
YouTube, I hope you found it entertaining and informative.
No, this was
All right?
fucking garbage. This
Awesome.
was fucking
Thank you.
terrible. You broke your own rule on number
All
10.
right.
You put down
That's
a
that,
shit
folks.
fucking
Now,
hot
we're not
takes
done. We still
all
have to
the
finish
time.
Hitman 3
Your
tonight.
only legit
All right?
one was
What
probably
I'd like to say is
Deadly
thank you to those who have
Premonition,
contributed
too.
so far tonight.
The-
Cheering's
the
been
number
great.
3 pick,
I
Phil,
would
is-
appreciate
I
if
would
we get
agree
some more
with
tips
it.
tonight because, like I told you guys, I really need help with tips.
Oh,
We didn't
the
hit the
bug
tips earlier
eyes.
today. I was hoping to hit it tonight to make up for it, and it's been slow again. Even with that
wait,
game of the year.
I got a button for this.
Tips are slow. I don't get it. So
Start the
I'm
alarm!
gonna switch over now. What I need to do
Help!
is reshape the
I need money for IHOP on Tuesday. Groceries. Jasper's food. Help! Please help us. We need it.
Oh, Timbo
Give me the
Slice
money,
Stream,
it's a
so how did
slow
Titan
stream.
Master not make the list? Because I didn't really expect
That
anything
isn't
out of
money,
it.
dude.
Yeah, that was a terrible fucking
Wales!
It was just a joke.
Help!
It was a botched port.
Do I need to make a
In my
call?
opinion,
I'll make a
it
call.
wasn't anything that I think anyone was really looking forward to anyway, so it's hard to be disappointed for something that I had zero expectations.
Please! Save the stream, Wales! You've got
Life
it!
for Soul cheered. He says, why do you want to spread negativity
You can do it.
and lie and say Demon Souls is a disappointing game? You should ban yourself. All right. I'm going to lean in manual ban myself.
Okay, please do.
That's not begging. That's business. There we go.
It's always business,
Very nice.
Phil.
Jay Breezy here said Judy or Panam. Nah, for me it's got to be River. He's a sexy mofo. We all know that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we're done. Let's
take a
switch
step
over
out of the
now.
closet. Little baby toe out the
Actually, what I
closet
need to
there.
do, let me resize everything.
Bug no BS. Not again.
We
I
gotta
don't
get
need
this
more of
back
that.
to a reasonable size. Probably move it down a little bit. Here we go. All right, and then we got.
Of course, you're banned for asking a legitimate question.
Yeah,
That's always happens.
I can
in these
resize the
streams.
webcam, even though I banned myself. I could still resize it properly. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's called studio mode. Good job.
Okay. And
He doesn't need a face
Anything
cam.
else I have to change besides the name
All
of
it
the
is
game?
is
Probably
gamer
not.
face or
Let me
him
do that right
victimizing,
now.
shaking, and
And I
fucking
do want to
walking
tweet
back
that we're
and forth.
switching over now.
That's
for those
what
who
you
didn't-
get.
who wanted to see the finale.
That or you get the lean in. What did he ask? I wasn't even paying attention. Some
Man,
bullshit
here it
about
is.
what he's playing next or doing. I don't know.
Oh, my nose.
He's gonna
All right,
play
give
some
me 1
Hitman
second. I'm
3
gonna blow
though.
my nose.
He's got a tweet and beg.
And then we'll start, all right?
For
Let me blow
tips,
my nose.
though.
I'll be right back. Give me
You
like
should.
1 second.
There it is. Fucking roll the tweet. Oh, you muted. You muted. Okay, good. Your microphone was muted. I guess this is the opportunity to once again say thank you to all of you guys hanging out with me tonight. We made it through DSP's top 10 worst games, or most disappointing games, excuse me, because there's a difference, of 2020. It was a fucking terrible list. The only one I agreed with was probably number 3. It was Deadly Premonition 2. That game was a shit show that Phil forced down the throats of his pay piggies during the vestry. That's the only reason that game stayed alive and didn't wage quit. Meanwhile, he had 20-minute long rants about The Last of Us 2 and Cyberpunk as well. Avengers is a fair pick too at number 5. I fully agree with that. That was a 5 out of 10 game. Could have been better, could have been worse. Doom on the list? I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking clue. He must have been high as fuck for that. Yeah. That ASC is pretty fucking great. Because, yeah, apparently it's a slow stream. Demon Souls? No reason why. How did Paper Mario make it off the list? I have no clue. It dodged the list somehow. Maybe it'll be like number 10 for favorite games, even though it killed the Vest streak. What's happening on his fucking stream? Is he... What? Did he, like, reload a scene or something?
All right, guys. I am switching
back.
over. Give me a second here. I actually just turned on my TV, and...
Oh, you did? Perfect.
We're going to get started in a moment. I actually tweeted that we're live.
Oh.
And with Hitman 3, and we're going to get started with Hitman 3 in just a second. I just want to get everything situated here because...
You sent a tweet out? Did he beg on the tweet?
Here.
Did he go, I need the money
go.
to finish out the tip call? It was a slow stream so far during the most disappointing games.
Oh, this freaking mouse.
I don't know how Tony Hawk missed the list.
He really is.
Excuse me, I'm going to cough some more.
Okay. All right, so I received a $4.20 tip from Suko Suko.
Nice, $4.20.
Wall Street feared the gamer. Yeah, there's some crazy shit going on in Wall Street right now, and I think they are pretty much afraid of what's going on, because they're gonna lose everything because they're idiots.
I think the Tony Hawk remake was great.
They rigged the system. So, but let's
Tony
not talk
Hawk
about
1
that.
and 2 were fantastic. I'm glad they licensed the
again.
games.
Well,
what was my game of the year?
Last of Us 2.
I don't really have one.
And Doom Eternal.
I don't think Destiny 2
Doom 2016
counts. I don't think The Outer Worlds counts.
PvP mode.
Well, maybe The Outer Worlds. Didn't that come out in 2020?
Mode. There you go.
I love that game.
I just realized
that was my solo dolo game for most of the year.
So I'm just going to quickly fill my water bottle and then we're
riding
going
it.
to
It's great.
Okay?
What? You just blew your fucking nose.
What do you guys think? Webcam or no webcam? I banned myself.
Just ban yourself. I don't need to see that shit, you pasty motherfucker.
All right, hold on.
Do you know how hard it is to Photoshop this shit? Where he's fucking sitting there with his fucking crooked ass eyeball. Oh, fucking hell. Just turn the fucking webcam off, mute yourself, and maybe we'll have a fucking better time. Because every time I try to Photoshop this dude, alright, he shows up and he's like, oh, all over the place. And you have to like click the magic wand to try to remove some of the background, and it's terrible. It removes half of like his face and his arm. Oh, take care, War Dog Leader. I'll see you later, buddy. I'll talk to you tomorrow, most likely send you some recipes or something like that. Thanks for our chat earlier. I appreciate it. It's always nice having you around. So what is this? Like a mini fucking piss break? Even though you just went and blew your nose? And then... Where are you getting your water from? Because it's not in the bathroom. Normally we hear you fucking in the bathroom with the faucet and shit. It doesn't take this long. What'd you do? Walk downstairs for the gin? Is that what's going to... You hitting up OIC asking for more money?
Oh my god, he's drinking gin.
Yeah, he is. He must be, because I can't think anything else. Like, you're not collecting rainwater or anything, Phil. Are you afraid your fucking, highlighted gaming stream opinionated top 10 list is just gonna miss the mark when it comes to a vest goal? Are you hitting your whales up in the lineup? Like what is this? You're back.
All right.
I can hear you waddle in.
All right, I'm coming back.
Oh, Mr. Alex, what's going on? We just survived the terrible
emails, texts, and tweets to all the whales out there.
Whoa, we fucking nailed it! He listened!
Tonight, just so everybody
knows. He fucking listened! We did it!
My water bottle. I don't actually like...
We fucking did it! Call him! Whales!
Wash my hands.
Come in! Where are you? See, I can speak whale too.
Stupid fucking people who say dumb shit like that.
Ah, don't call me stupid, Phil. It hurts my feelings. Help! I'm stupid.
During that,
I'm stupid for making fun of you all night long. You fucking clown. Thank you for letting me be rent free for another month.
We're apparently only I'm serious. We're only like 15 minutes away from the end.
When down the hall is
Alice
B,
gameplay, and then the
Tevin.
then the game's over,
I think Superhound has one in the fucking basement where he belongs. But yeah. This shit's fucking hilarious.
An extra shout out to Expand Dong tonight because he asked for it.
Oh, he asked for it.
The Last of Us 2 gang's about to come in and rip you a new one for having it on that list. Here they come.
Yeah,
Here they come, folks.
Grab the pitchfork.
The Druckster and the Druck army are coming.
Die
to
on
my
hill.
ass.
Fucking 69.
I don't really care. I'm not
Phil.
afraid of any of those losers.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not a loser if you. Let me put it this way: you're definitely not a loser if you like Last of Us 2, but you are a loser if you're someone who hates on someone who criticizes it. You're a fucking dickhead.
What?
If you you're a bigot if you don't like Last of Us 2. I'll go fuck yourself.
If I criticize you, you fucking hate me. What's the difference there, Phil?
Your place to tell them they're wrong and act like they're some kind of a bigot just because they don't like what you like. So you should shut the fuck up. Okay.
I guess Super Mario Man's a loser because he worked on the loser.
Yeah, right there. Here we go. All right, here we go.
All right, hit the YouTube buttons.
All right,
nailed it.
This is it.
Got
this is the finale of Hitman 3. I couldn't finish it on my earlier stream, but I said, hell, I'm gonna finish it up tonight, and here we go.
That's why you did the speed run through it.
To finishing.
So we got 30 minutes here to wind up this night stream.
There's probably.
Thank you all for hanging out with those terrible fucking takes.
Oh, there was actually
2 games that actually made sense, and a lot of fucking stupid nonsense.
Oh,
we made it through.
Troops.
We made it through. You did it. Congratulations. Now we get to watch this game get finished, and then he's gonna play it back.
At this point, you probably just have to take them all out, I would think, right? Office staff? Could you seriously disguise yourself as office staff?
That's what it is. So,
no.
Disguise yourself as office staff, then.
There's no way. They know who you are. Why would... I don't know why I would do this. What's the point of disguising yourself as office staff? They're gonna definitely know who you are.
Style points? I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't watch the last stream of this shit. Because, damn, this fucking playthrough was boring. Like, he fucks up all the stuff.
Take out every one of the office staff.
He complains about it. I'm like, what? It didn't work? They found me. Meanwhile, like, walks up at him, like, stomp, 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 and he tries to hit him up with the, like, piano wire and fucks it all up. So, it's save scummy, is what it's been.
Okay.
It's been very save scummy.
Expand on says, why wasn't Resident Evil 3 Remake on my most disappointing games list? Because, quite frankly, the game was kind of an accurate representation of the original. It was just too short, but that's because the original is too fucking short. You know what I'm saying?
So it's gonna be on your better games list? Is that what it is? Number 10?
Too fucking short.
You liked it.
And so, oh no! Oh! Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not trying to not kill them. That's true. I can kill them all on this stage if I want. I know some people would say, oh, it's missing content and stuff, I guess, but I don't really notice because I only played Resident Evil 3 once ever. I didn't really love the game at all. I thought Resident Evil 2 was great, and I don't really like Resident Evil 3. So, when I played the remake, I was like, yeah, it's kind of representative of my experience when I played the real Resident Evil 3. It's just not that great. It's really short, you know?
Okay.
Okay.
There's a secret ending to this game. What? Yeah, no, it was a remake, so it had to be better. It had to be better. It's not a remaster, it's a remake.
Oh, yeah?
What? I don't know, man. I don't know. That shit kind of confused me. If you like the fucking game, buy the fucking
Thanks
game.
for ducking.
Play the game. If you like it, you like it. If you don't,
you're
you
gonna
don't.
block my shot.
Yeah, fucking carry on.
Phantom Ghost Robo
Listen
says
to
he
your
really
peers,
enjoyed the
too.
countdown.
That's how I buy games now.
And he says he knows what I'm coming from with Doom Eternal. Do I think this game is too short for $60? I mean, we're about to finish it apparently, and yeah, it's pretty fucking short.
What? This game has so much replay value. You
oh
can
my god,
do these missions over and over again, different
great.
starting points, different ways to take out targets. That's the whole point of this series.
Oh, don't mind me. Oh, get out of the fucking way. She said, what the fuck?
Just like Call of Duty, shoots one person, kills them, and reloads. It's like a robot playing video games.
Oh shit, you didn't have a gun? Oh, oops. I thought that was a guard. I shot an office member in the face.
Oh, no.
Oops. I feel a little bad now.
Oopsies.
Sorry.
Haha, oops.
Didn't mean to. I thought that was a guard. It's my fault. Alright, well. Trash the train.
Why is he yelling? I have no idea. But he's fucking yelling.
Cocksuckers! Now it's just gonna be a showdown. Of course, unless there's more people in here.
I don't know why uncoupling a train car was fucking funny.
All right.
Yeah, Death Stranding didn't make the list somehow.
What the fuck? I'm stuck. Look.
I really
stuck
don't know.
on this table. Hello
That's
there.
another one that could have made the list easily.
Were you not expecting me?
I don't suppose there's
was this where I was supposed to do the Hello Jew sound clip? Yeah, I don't have that one on my soundboard. It's not important to me. Sorry, guys.
Yes.
Do you really think she'll be able to resist?
Because that's only what Phil would have done. Old school Phil would have said something stupid like that.
She rejects the power.
New school Phil cringes from everything. It's amazing. Oh, you got it on Steam. Nice, right? Hopefully it treated you well. I haven't played it.
The real world. I trust you already know what this is.
Well, that's the thing. With Cyberpunk, it's going to get patched. It's going to get fixed up. Even if fans have to do it. It'll turn out just fine. Me, I'm waiting for like a brand new New Vegas. That's what I would like.
I had to try.
You're probably not wrong, David. I'm sure Panda played video games better than Phil. She just really sucked at commentary and was a little annoying. But we haven't heard gameplay from her in a while, but I heard her so pretty
pick
good.
Up the serum. Wait a minute, can I give him the serum?
What?
I'm gonna inject his ass with the serum.
Okay. Then do it. The 1.1 patch helped out. Nice.
Take that, motherfucker.
This is what it means to lose everything.
You're making a mistake.
It's mine to make.
Damn.
Okay.
Forgive me. I seem to have. What were we talking about?
Don't worry. We were done.
Wow. Poetic justice. Right? That's exactly what that was. Poetic justice.
So, what? Did you read a guide or something to get to this point? Is that what I feel like?
So he gives him the same serum 47 had been given previously to forget his memories and become a killing machine. It wiped his memory clean, so now the Constant can't come back after anyone because he doesn't fucking remember anything. That's actually the perfect ending, wrapping it up, if you think about it.
Yeah, this train isn't even derailed yet.
I'll be honest, though, that's a pretty lame final mission. Like, I wish that final mission had more to it. That was really disappointing. Nightmare fuel.
They stop faster than you think.
New deal. Oh, what the fuck is this? What just happened? Oh, come on and skip the cutscene. You piece of shit. You fucking dumbass piece of shit. Now I gotta go watch the cutscene again. Are you kidding me? I have to go watch the cutscene again. I didn't get to see it.
Oh, help. We need to watch the cutscene again so I can ack over it. Fantastic. Just fucking do it. I don't need this long explanation of it. Shit fucked up.
Wow, I actually got a 3-star rating. One of my better ratings of the entire game. I know we can still watch it. Don't worry, we're gonna go watch it because that was basically the ending there. I wanted to fucking see. You don't get to see the ending because the fucking server crashes. How stupid.
Fucking just.
What is this?
Play
a homemade silencer made out of like an aerosol can. A breach and clear handgun that can quickly take out a number of targets with precise headshots. Starting location outdoors. You traverse the hostile environment and have entered cover from the howling winds. And from
Is he gonna go back and play these or not?
Okay.
Like he can play this game for like another week at least, easy.
How do I get to
easy on nights?
I gotta back out, I guess. Exit to menu, and then we gotta go load from the menu, I guess.
But yeah, it won't be a while. It'll probably be the summer, like doldrums is when he's gonna play this again.
So here we go. Story.
At least that's what I would assume. So yeah, Hitman 3 is going to be on the most disappointing list for this year.
That was really stupid.
100%. I agree with you.
So here we go.
Weepons. We'll already call
New
it
deal.
This whole like can't save it shit, disconnection of the server. This shit right here. He's gonna shit on this game for sure.
That's it.
I can't do that unless if it's Yakuza.
There's no more assassinations needed.
Well, maybe he should take a nap during this game too.
The upper echelon of people trying to keep people in power through these assassinations is done.
To run in at the Royal Rumble and
basically they were doxed. They were uncovered.
I don't know if it's probably not my
signature
signature
he got his memories
move.
back.
I don't even know what my signature move would be to me. That's a tough one to think about.
That's not.
There's so many neat moves out there.
He's back to being a real person again.
A real person.
The past. Dead.
Yeah, Yakuza isn't over though. He's gonna bring it back.
Here you are.
He's gonna fucking bring that shit back. A running knee, good call. Good call. I'd probably use some kind of submission hold. I think that's my go-to. You know, maybe we'll bring back the crossface for good old times. Because that thing actually hurts in real life, too. Oh, you just got here, Brian? Well, this has been a shit show and a half. His list was crap, except for entry number 5 and entry number 3. I agree with both of those.
So I guess what they're alluding is that they're going to keep it up. They're actually going to try to stop
Premonition
evil through the assassinations, I guess.
Avengers was
right? I think that's what they're alluding. Like, he got his memories back.
Then he went into this game and is now going to stall
the
for like
constant
20
by
minutes.
injecting him with the serum. The constant will never
Pete
remember
Dunne's
who he is anymore.
finger
So the whole upper
cracks. Oh yeah, those the manipulations of joints, good stuff.
Because they were all
Gold Dust. Yeah, most of that list was shit takes. Majority of that list was just garbage.
He got his memories back. He spent a year.
It was another platform for him to crap on.
And now he's decided to go back
The Last
to the
of Us
life
2
of
once again
assassinating,
for
right?
just not liking the story.
They're saying there's going to be more killings.
I'm sure people will break the clips
rather than doing it for a contract, doing it because he has no memory and he's a tool. He's going to choose to do the right thing. Maybe he'll even have a personality because he got his memories back. Maybe he'll actually have a personality now.
Not again.
Rather than just being that dead. What do they call it? Like the blank slate. You know what I mean? So here's the thing. Some people are saying they don't like that ending. Some people are actually heavily criticizing that ending, and they're like, "That's kind of."
So you ran a guide to how to get to this ending point. I assume
culmination at the end. Admittedly, I'll be honest. So taking a look at the whole game.
I don't know if he's trying to wrap it up early or not. It's kind of
first stage
confusing.
is great.
I assume he's
really
going
like
to
the
rant
Dubai
for
stage.
10 minutes.
I found creative ways to do
minutes,
the assassinations, but apparently there's many different ways you could do those assassinations.
Because we have about 20
minutes
minutes left.
That first stage. The second stage is nothing like Hitman. This stage is like a Sherlock Holmes murder mystery, and that's good. But at the same time, I know some people would be disappointed because they were looking for more Hitman-esque gameplay, and really it doesn't have it at all. The third stage, Apex Predator, I didn't like at all. I thought that this stage was kind of lame. It wasn't in line with the rest of the trilogy. Instead, it was like wander around so you just find people talking on a headset and then find a way to kill them. Didn't really like it that much. Plus, I think that the setting, the stupid underground nightclub, was kind of crappy.
Of course, you hated the fucking nightclub.
I really like the fourth stage. I think this is synonymous with what you're looking for in a Hitman stage. 2 targets, completely different areas.
Look at this menu style.
Try to way to lure them together.
Like, how long is your review going to be on this game?
Is
this your review? I'm kind of confused what you're getting at,
I feel. I also did like the 5th stage, the villa, because again, there was different ways to do it, and I found a really creative way to get the wife to murder the husband.
But there's a different way to do every single stage, multiple different ways, too.
That was pretty interesting. I like that. But this stage, I don't know. This is supposed to be the ultimate culmination of the trilogy, and the final stage was just walking down a train. You didn't even have to sneak because you said it's acceptable to kill everyone on the train. So maybe if you had snuck by everyone, maybe you got more bonus points or whatever. But I don't know, like that. I'll be honest, that mission I didn't really like that much. The actual ending isn't that bad.
I'm sure it could have been better.
I think ultimately in all the Hitman series,
I'm sure somebody who played it differently had a better time with it. That's the thing.
He had no memories.
You just
screwed with by people
walked
and was
forward.
never allowed to be a real person.
You didn't
he didn't have
invest
any
into
personality
this
or
game
memories.
at
It was
all.
all taken from him by that serum. So to see him get his memories back as a result of Diana messing behind the scenes with the Constant and giving him his memories back, and then allowing him to go full circle and inject the Constant with the same serum, right?
Okay.
That was actually pretty neat. I thought that was.
But you just said it was a crappy last stage.
Him going back to assassinating after a year, I don't know about that. And I think a lot of people are actually just saying this.
What is
in the comments here? They're saying it seems like they want to make more. Like this, even though they said this is the end of the trilogy,
what,
it seems
9
like they want to make
terrible
more games.
takes?
So they want to leave it open-ended like that. So they say, oh, he could go back to assassination and work with Diana if he wants.
That's terrible.
So they could make more games in the future. Of course, the thing is, he'll be different. He should have a personality now. He shouldn't just be a blank slate. He should actually be interesting or more interesting, I feel, in the future. But I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. You know, IO Interactive is not working on another Hitman game right now. They're working on a James Bond game.
Why would they work on another Hitman?
I don't know.
I'm sure their James Bond game is going to be great.
But I am liking.
I can't wait to play another
I
James
did like
Bond
the game overall. Admittedly, though, man, it was short.
So just say it's a mixed bag and move the fuck on.
And 2 I thought was too short because if you look at the 6 missions, okay,
I assume
the
that's
first
what you're
one,
do.
okay, that's a real Hitman mission. The second one really wasn't a Hitman mission, and people are saying, oh, you didn't have to do the murder mystery. I mean, true, but then it's very simple. Kill the woman, get in the safe. It's super easy, right? I was like, that's not complicated. It was meant to be a murder mystery so that you spend more time on the stage, or else the stage would be incredibly short. The third mission I didn't really like, even though it was a lengthy mission. I didn't like it. I liked the 4th and 5th missions, and the 6th mission isn't really a mission.
As bad as this
so out of the 4 missions, 2 of them aren't really typical Hitman missions, and 1 of them sucked. So you're telling me half the game wasn't that good. You know what I mean? Like, I actually think Hitman 2 was much better than Hitman 3. I like the story elements of it and how it ended, but I actually think Hitman 3
I think you just burned through this
game.
fucking game.
If I actually look at the entire trilogy, I think Hitman 2 is the best out of all of them.
You win for the speed run here, Phil.
The creativity of the kills, and of course the length of the game as well.
I think if you check out other options and look into other things, you'll have a better time with the game.
Definitely, I feel that the game is short for $60 release.
You know, I haven't touched this game.
Worth out of this,
I just assumed
you're going to want to go back and
like
redo these stages at
after
least
playing
2
a
or 3
few of the other
times to try to find the creative kills, because that's just, it's not worth $60 for the amount of time. I mean, I think right now my playthrough was only like 12 hours. That's a hard sell in the modern era for only $60. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? You can go back and get extended hours out of this game.
So Sparky King said, I thought for sure Death Stranding would be on your worst games list, but then never mind, I'm an idiot. Yeah, because it didn't come out last year. Let's see here.
Oh, nailed it, huh? Yay.
Evo Gibson, he's talking about Demon Souls being... Alright, I'm not going to talk about this in this playthrough. I'll answer these things afterward. I'm not going to talk about these in the playthrough because people are watching this video for...
Stalin segment coming up.
Stuff.
Get ready, boys. It's coming.
Sheena 2 Cheers says, you don't have to do the murder mystery in the second level. You can do however you want, like every the Hitman. Right, and then the level would be like 10 minutes long.
For like
just find a quick place to kill the woman.
We have 5 minutes to go out of this shit.
And then get to the save, yoink, done. You know, it's not complicated. It's a very easy stage. If you're not doing it, the murder mystery.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I enjoyed about playing Hitman games.
I feel the stage is very bare bones basic
and not lengthy. Getting all the options.
Like a Hitman stage.
And then just deciding for yourself which one was your favorite way.
Cashmere Goat cheered.
It's a ton of fun.
Short because of constant save stage, you didn't have to replay sections of the game. Yes, you mean the way it was meant to be played. Because when these game devs made the game, they did not intend that you're going to play a stage, and the moment you get detected, you're not going to start the stage over from the start, especially if you've been playing for
Who doesn't play these games that way?
That's insanely stupid to even believe that.
I play these games to be perfect at a mission.
Crazy challenge run. Oh, watch this. The no detect challenge run, I'm going to perfect it on one go.
The best way
That's like a Dark Souls challenge run. I don't do that.
That's fun. That's how these games work.
But wrong. Okay.
It's like playing a James Bond game.
That's it for my playthrough of Hitman 3.
You want to do it the best you can.
Let me leave it like this. That's it for the main playthrough of Hitman 3. If people express in the next week the desire to see me go back,
I told you you'd go back and play
some of these stages, doing them completely differently, I would consider doing it as night streaming. It would not be a daytime stream. It would be like maybe a late night stream.
It would be night stream. Fantastic.
Mess around with it, do some.
I'll try to stream that shit.
But I'm going to leave that in the hands of the viewers. I'm going to see. Excuse me. See what feedback I get. And see if people want me to do, second runs of the stages or not. But for me, I mean, I'm satisfied with how it ended, and I'm satisfied with the game series as a whole.
So that's why he speed ran it, because he knew people would want to see him go back and play the levels once again. And you have the right
to criticize the game for saying
to flesh out this story.
That is it for Hitman 3. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it.
But that's not Phil. He's not going to do it for free. He's not going to just
all right, guys.
have fun with it. Buy YouTube. See you later.
Now,
goodbye.
Sheena 2, we already talked about this. Yes, I know. Thanks for the cheer. It's like, okay, you say something, and then you cheer and you say it, and 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 you cheer and you say it, 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 you say it,
What do you care?
I get it. You don't have to say it 47 times.
That's
I
more
fucking heard
money
it
in your
first time.
pocket, right?
Okay, thanks. Jesus H fucking Christ, dude.
Holy shit, you had to...
Okay.
No wonder why you ended
All
the
right,
YouTube
so ladies and
video
gentlemen,
so
that's
quickly.
really it. That's all I got for tonight.
That's it. Fuck
If you
it.
want to hang
I'm
out for
out.
a few minutes more and just talk, we can.
Oh, no.
But
no.
I've done everything. I've done my disappointing games countdown.
Yeah,
and
talking
we
about
finished
this
Hitman.
like for 2 more minutes.
So whatever you
Phil.
guys want to,
You're
chat
almost
about,
there.
we can chat. I'm open to any topics. I don't have to leave for like another
tip
maybe
me.
20 minutes at least.
20 minutes? That's overtime, Phil. You can't do overtime
until like
anymore.
maybe 9:30ish if you want.
Oh, that's overtime though.
When does Divinity start? Well,
overtime.
here's what I'm thinking.
That's overtime.
This week, all right.
So-
Definitely got to do a lot more Assassin's Creed. I'm doing more tomorrow. 100% a lot. Since I beat this now, this was going to be Monday.
I guess
Monday will now be Immortals instead.
No.
So the main gameplay this week, we got Destruction All-Stars is coming out for PS Plus, and I want to check that out at least for one major stream this coming week.
I don't think
Assassin's
anybody cares
Creed,
about
I feel
that.
like I have to do like 1 or 2 major streams up because
Oh,
I have
wow.
to keep
Day
pushing
streams of
progress.
Assassin's
You know what I'm
Creed?
saying? So likely it'll be like maybe Wednesday
Enjoy that
Destruction
one.
All-Stars if it's out. I think it is
I'm
out
sorry,
by then.
Anley.
And then I'll try it
I
out. Or then
probably
we'll
have
do more
work doing
Assassin's Creed
those.
on Thursday. I don't know if Destruction All-Stars is going to be a game that I even play another time. Seriously, like, I don't know
The
much
one
about it
and
or anything
done?
about it. So it's hard for me to put my finger
Then
on it.
why
and be
play
like,
it?
Yeah, I'm going to play it like 2-3 streams this coming week.
Then why fucking play
And
it?
very well, maybe we play Destruction All-Stars
Who
once.
heard of
it's
this
bad,
game?
And then
Who
I
cares
just have
about
no
this
interest in
game?
playing it again. Or I play it once it's all right, and maybe I want to do it as like a late night stream a couple times.
No!
But I don't want to do it as a main stream again. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Excuse me.
Nobody cares.
So,
when are you going to play
is it free?
Maneater?
Yes, it's free for PS Plus.
Divinity
subscribers
2.
roam me,
Get
bro.
the
That's why I'm
gameplays
definitely
you
playing
actually
it.
need
It
to
was supposed
play.
be a launch title.
Why are
for
you just
PlayStation
throwing random
5,
games
and,
out there?
Play
the games
got
you've
the
said
late
you're gonna
delayed,
play.
So I'm gonna check.
You're
out
a
this week when it
variety
comes out,
streamer.
free for PS Plus.
Just play the game. I don't give a fuck what it is. What day it's on.
Let's see. So anyway,
keep Street
yeah,
Fighters
so
on
probably
Friday. That's all I
Wednesday
say.
the
That's
19th, probably
consistent.
Destruction
That's why you
All-Stars.
get
Thursday will
viewers
probably
then.
Assassin's Creed. Friday.
People come for the salt
I'm
mine.
not sure at all what I'm going to be doing.
Hollow Knight.
Maybe it'll
should
be
on that
Immortals. Maybe
list.
I'll do another major stream of Immortals on Friday. And then Saturday or
Fuck.
Sunday, since now I beat Hitman, I'm thinking I'm going to probably
a week
do,
ahead. We're talking
the
full on
retrospective
schedule
marathon.
segment right
I think
now.
I should have time, hopefully, to plan out either Saturday or Sunday of next weekend that I want to do it one of those days.
For
And
what?
I just don't know what I'm
To
going to do. DSP tries
retrospective?
it. That's the one thing that's still kind of the factor. That's
You're gonna
dangling
do
out
a
there that I don't
DSP
know.
tries it in this shit?
But I think
God
we could
damn
do,
it. Just go get the fucking
the
Wendy's
retrospective
chicken
marathon,
bullshit
at
again.
least do it and get that done, because
Oh,
that's been
fuck.
something again that I owe
Get
you
5
guys.
and devour
I
them
don't want
all.
that going on forever. So I think maybe I could do that either Saturday or Sunday, and so then maybe the other day would be more Assassin's Creed. And by the way, there will probably be Call of Duty mixed in. So the way I see it
Call
is
of Duty,
this week coming
Street
up, I want to
Fighter.
make major progress in Assassin's Creed. I want to do the retrospective
that game
marathon,
should have been finished.
and I want to try to get progress in, say, like Immortals, and try out this other
That
game
game
too.
should have been
If we
finished
have
or
time
even
to do
not
Call
played.
of Duty on like a late stream or whatever, great.
Oh no, Wendy's is pretty good.
And by the
It
way,
just
there's
costs a
still
little more
another
than I
post
want
game
to
stream, a
spend for
late
fast
stream
food.
of Yakuza 7 in the works. To
It's
try to
just a
check out
once in a
the
while
next
thing
level
for
of the
me.
Super Dungeon.
I'd rather spend that money on
And by
like
the way,
In
I'll
and
be
Out.
doing my throwback Street Fighter stream like usual on Friday night. So basically, the week's kind of booked now. Some people are saying, when's Divinity? Divinity will basically be this, like, I'm thinking like second week or basically when I finish Assassin's Creed, that's when Divinity
So,
starts. And
Valentine's
Divinity
Day?
will likely be balanced with Assassin's Creed.
The
Divinity
15th,
will likely
when
be balanced
you get
with Mario,
paid, so you don't have to
Mario
beg
3D
for money
World,
during it.
and
you
what
can
is it called? Bowser's
pretend like
Fury,
you're a good boy and then
also,
hold off on this stream for a long
Immortals.
time.
I'm thinking like those will be 3 games that I'll be juggling. Okay.
I'm even surprised you're fucking not trying to remember whole Divinity. You're gonna hate that
Well, I
game.
replayed
It's gonna kick your ass.
Levels from Hitman 1 and 2, I don't remember them.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
are
In
you
and Out
kidding me?
lines are crazy.
Hitman 1, I remember
Almost
a
as
bunch
crazy
of
as
stuff.
Popeye
Remember the,
lines.
remember the stage in
Or
Hitman 1 where
Chick-fil-A's.
it was like
Those ones were pretty long too.
Rebels who had like their rebel base, and you had to impersonate them and wear their military outfits, and there was the guy who was wearing the mask, the creepy killer guy. And you had to, if you killed him, that's what I did. I killed him, and then I was able to put on his outfit, and everyone just accepted you to walk wherever you wanted in the stage. I remember that. Remember Hitman 2 had really unique stages. Hitman 2 had India, where you had the
Oh no, he's
Bollywood
gonna
thing
play
was
that
being
game on
filmed that was
fucking
really
baby
cool.
mode.
And the Hitman 2
Whatever,
also
there's
had,
story mode where he gets a buff and the
what
enemies
was
are
it?
weaker and
The
shit.
really good one.
And let's see if he gets goaded by
Shit.
chat into doing normal.
I just had
And if he does
the
normal, he'll fucking
Suburbia.
hate it.
We were in like small
He'll
town
get bodied
USA.
hard
They're having the
and
big
fucking
party,
hate
the
that
big
game.
block party, and you have to like impersonate various people. Like you be the
Oh,
mailman
Animal
and stuff.
Fries, yeah.
Of course, I remember those
Animal
missions.
style
Those
look
were
pretty
fun.
fucking good on everything.
Those were really fun missions. Remember in Hitman?
I
the first
normally get
Hitman,
my fries well
there was
done.
two targets completely different. There was the military
Salt 'em
guy
up,
that
a
was
little
off
bit
in
of
like a
ketchup,
military
pretty
bunker
good.
over here, and then way across there was the guy who was like a CEO or something. And you
Oh,
had to go snipe him
I'm
across
fully
the
aware
entire
of
map.
Alexandros.
I
I'm
remember all
just
that.
telling you, chat's gonna fucking pressure him into doing normal.
I'm
normal's gonna
getting
fucking
yelled at.
steamroll
There's
him.
apparently some cheers came in. Okay, so Evel Gibson said, "Why
Yelled
did Demon
at?
Souls make the list for not making the game?
How are
Wait,
you gonna yell
didn't
at?
Demon
This is
Souls
one dude.
make the list for not making the game better? You actually like the game too. Why is Resident Evil 3 an exception?"
What?
Well, Resident Evil 3 improved on the graphics, improved on the gameplay elements. Definitely a much better, no more fixed angles, reactive gameplay where you could dodge things. It definitely improved upon Resident Evil 3. Again, I'm not like a super fan of Resident Evil 3, so when you guys say, "Oh, there was cut content," I don't really remember what was cut. I thought that Resident Evil 3 remake was a good game. It was just short, but I remember Resident Evil 3 being
I'm so
very
confused
short,
how
so
this
it's hard
game
for me to
didn't
say,
make
"Oh,
the
it's not as
list.
good
I
as the
thought
original,"
Resident
when I
Evil
remember the
3
original
would
being
make
short
the
and
list for sure.
dissatisfying. You see what I mean? Furious Kirk cheers. He says, "The Hitman series may be over. It doesn't have to be for you. You still never played the HD collection of the older games. They recently remade Blood Money and Absolution in 4K 60 frames per second. You're right. I didn't play Blood Money at all. I still have the Hitman collection, I believe, over there in one of my bins. I'm pretty sure I still
What
own
are your
it.
bins?
I
You
never
didn't sell
traded
it?
in or nothing.
Oh,
I still have it over
okay.
there. So if I ever wanted to play the originals, I could." Cash Rungo chooses a Code Vein on Game Pass. No, that ain't happening.
What?
Oh my God,
Wizard's
Dragon just cheered. Can you answer Evel Gibson's cheer? Now you postponed it. Yes, I just did. OGX Focal just cheered. I hear PlayStation has a lot of good indie games. Have you ever considered doing an indie game night? Where you try multiple cheap indie games and try to find a hidden gem?
We'll wait for you.
It
It'll
wouldn't
be
be a night.
like
It
a
would
sub
basically
goal.
be if I did like a special event, like maybe a whole day where I just checked
Sub
it out.
goal.
I would do it then.
Sub
But I
goal.
wouldn't
Pay
do it
me
as just a
money
night
and
stream,
I'll
because
play a bunch
imagine
of
dropping
indie games.
20, 30,
It'll be
40
like
bucks
June.
on multiple small games.
And then
just
he'll
to play them
outvote,
for like 10
like,
or 15 minutes. Nah, that ain't
Hollow
worth it.
Knight might get
I would
in
rather
there.
do like a day stream where I do
Code
a
Vein's
I
not.
used to do that. I used to do an Indies marathon.
No.
Where I would play like 5, 6
a lot of them
games,
would be shunned,
and
pushed
sometimes I would
aside.
pick up like 1 or 2 of them as a full playthrough later.
He's not going to play any new fighting games. It's just going to be Street Fighter the
Timbo Slice wants me
entire
to start
time.
playing Man.
Maybe he'll
Let's see
do
what
like a
happens
Street
this week,
Fighter
like I
6
said.
if it comes
If I'm
out.
balancing this week,
And then I'll hate
Destruction
it.
All Stars, Assassin's Creed, and Immortals. If those are the main streams, I'm pretty much booked. Plus, like I said, if I'm
That's
doing
a
the
fucking
marathon
terrible
Saturday,
lineup.
I'm pretty much booked for the week. Now,
For
if we play
main
All-Stars and it
streams?
sucks. Then maybe
Main
we
streams.
instead put All-Stars on
Valhalla?
the night stream or just quit it altogether.
Phoenix
and then
Rising
later
Immortals? Or Immortals?
We'll
Fucking
see.
terrible. Both of those games are snoozers. What are you going to do? Do Yakuza again? Snooze your way to the top of the secret tower bullshit? Oh, that's going to be... I'd rather
Yeah, see,
fucking
the
watch
thing,
Ann
it
Lee
all
fucking
depends on
pull
its Destruction
gotcha pulls
All-Stars. If it's a
for
good game,
boat
I might wanna
waifus
play
or
it
some
at
shit.
length. But if it's not,
That's some more
we
fun. It
drop
just puts you on the fucking corner where you
That's the
belong.
good thing about it being on PS Plus is that there's no.
You're not playing any
First of all,
hot game.
nothing
You could have
lost,
just filled
right?
it out with like
Sucks,
Street
nothing
Fighter
lost.
and
If it's a good
COD,
game,
if you wanted to.
It's something gained for free.
But instead, you're
Pretty
playing
cool in
these
that regard.
fucking
I have no commitment
games
to have
that
to
you
play it.
fucking
It
don't.
stinks.
Or you pretend to like. I think Immortals is the one he's pretending to like. I don't know if he really likes that game. He looks like an idiot anytime he plays it, though. But it doesn't let him die,
Will I play the
so he likes
DLC
that.
for this game, Hitman? Probably not. I didn't
No.
do DLCs for the other Hitman games
He
either.
won't play that. He won't play
Really,
the
you know, the Hitman
Assassin's
games, they're
Creed.
exciting when they first come out.
DLC.
You know, okay. Didn't play it for a week and a half. I beat
Nothing
it. All
like
right,
that.
Move on.
That's a good question,
Anonymous.
Anonymous
Went to
Mouse.
Ohio late this week for an event.
Anonymous
So he's gonna
asked,
miss, the retrospective
Is there a
marathon. Sorry
game
to hear that.
you bought to play and never streamed that you wish you played? I assume on stream. That's a good question, though.
Anonymous says, is there a game you bought to play and never streamed you wish you played? Yes.
What is it?
You guys want to... All right. You want to kill a few minutes?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's
Here we
actually
go.
a good question. What? Why are we fucking getting up for this?
Hold on.
What is it, Lion King? You're gonna go get your sealed copy of Lion King? Is that it? Waddle back over? A Lost Odyssey is another one I can think of. That you're going through to try to get the bin? I don't know. You're going through your physical copies here.
Ow.
I mean, but I think you played Lost Odyssey. What's he going for?
This here...
Holy shit.
is the only remaining bin of games that I own. I don't own any other physical games. This is the only physical games I own. Everything else I've bought over the last like 5 years has been digital. But these are games that I bought.
How many games did you fucking resell?
I bought them with me when I moved, or these are games that
he would hate
I bought over the years to maybe dabble in, and I never beat them.
That's a rage quit bin?
Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon.
It's a rage quit bin, dude.
Zelda: A Link Between Worlds.
It's business related.
They're both there. Right there. Those are games I would love to play someday. Okay?
What the fuck?
Ride to Hell Retribution was for a marathon. Remember, it was supposed to be like a marathon of the worst games ever. I don't think I'll ever probably play it or beat it again. So, right in front of me, I've got Mind Jack. It's never even opened. That was also for the worst games marathon.
How there's no games to play and you have a fucking bin of physical copies you could dig out.
The Mega Man Anniversary Collection was when I did the Mega Man Marathon many years ago, I believe. I used it for part of the marathon stuff because this one has.
This is he's not even gonna get a full-on stroke face screen for this.
I've already played some of those games.
That would have been fine. They even asking for it.
I played some of those games.
Oh no, I'm out of beer. Help.
The Genesis Mini.
Barkeep.
So I don't know if I will go back and play those again.
Shit.
I've got the disc version of Lost Odyssey, which is 4 discs.
I don't know
4 freaking game discs. The thing is, I don't need this because I also have it on Xbox One because they made it free for Xbox. People want it full screen. I mean, I got it free when they made it in one of those.
Fucking things.
Now look what you guys did.
I guess.
Why'd you make me do that? This is disturbing.
It is.
Why'd you make me do this?
Because this is the
you guys
professional thing? What the fuck are you doing? Dude, just hit the fucking transform.
Oh my god.
Right click that shit. Say fit the screen. Move it.
There we go.
Holy fuck. You're not even gonna move your fucking
I have it on my Xbox One.
leaderboard?
I can play it whenever I want on my Xbox One.
Holy fuck.
So
I had a full-on fire cell incident today where I'm like running around screaming like I'm getting shadow dived. I had to boot a stream,
bought it at one point.
Crush
I don't know why I did.
Boot another stream, crush that one, and finally got off the ground with the cooking stream. This is fucking garbage.
The original Assassin's Creed.
There's no effort here.
Which I never did a playthrough of.
This is just your lazy man stalling bullshit.
Play this game.
Look at all the games that you bought for me that I never played.
Bought a game and it used to come with a million things. Look at all the shit that came with this.
An instruction manual,
color instruction book, a mini strategy guide.
A strategy guide? That's how we didn't read those.
For other like Ubisoft games at the time. This is what stuff used to come with when you actually bought a game.
Wow.
It would actually have all this stuff. So
this is the gold you sit through.
This
is the gold you miss out when you don't show up here for a night stream.
I actually own the game.
I get it.
I've got Godfather, the game, which I've played.
I get it. Show up for LSP. Show up for all my fellow tractors. Give them all the back hugs that you
can. That was when we played, like,
but this is the shit I want to see.
30 minutes of it was terrible. I never played
it. You fucking quit that game because Cat fucking left.
Did I ever finish Saw 2?
It's Tevin's fault.
I don't know if I ever finished Saw 2.
Tevin did it.
Scarface, obviously, I played. Mafia 2, obviously, I've played.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
06, obviously I played it.
Burn it.
Silent Hill Homecoming, that one I played.
Oh, yep.
I have Fallout 4 here. Why do I still have Fallout 4?
I don't know, because you never played DLC
I have Fallout
for
4.
It?
I don't know why.
Sign that shit and send it.
And what the hell? And I have a code for a free digital copy of Fallout 3.
I mean, that's how you got a hold of that. Redeem it. You should be able to redeem it, Phil. Play that game again. Fallout 3 is amazing.
I think I
one
own
of my
Fallout
favorites.
Digitally anyway. I think I already own it. I had no idea I still have Fallout 4.
Well, that's fucking 2 games right there.
Simpsons Hit and Run is here. This is cool. I still have Yakuza 4. This was the first Yakuza game I played, and I had played Yakuza Dead Souls.
Oh, you think it's expired? I don't know if that's going to expire.
This was the first numbered Yakuza game I played. I loved this game. And it got me into playing all the future.
Oh yeah, Buck Herbert. I got hammered with Dante Crisis.
Which is really sweet because I might
collab to stream, and I drank for every time he died, and then Dante made sure I didn't die.
Subscribe to the channel. Dudetron for the sub.
Reel me back.
Super Mario Sunshine.
I was like 40 drinks deep.
I never did a playthrough this. Saints Row 2.
It was worse than the fucking Street Fighter stream.
2009. I did a few gameplay snippets of this, but I never did a full playthrough of it. I could do this at some point.
Look at all the fucking games you can vote for.
Sealed. Assassin's Creed Rogue on PS3, still sealed, unopened.
It's sealed just like the fucking the Stream Deck.
Godfather 2, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Silent Hill 4 The Room, Just Cause 2. For some odd reason, I still have Gears of War 3. Remember that? That was the game I did co-op with Rambo and I think Joe. I don't remember if it was just Rambo or if it was 3-player and Joe played with us. Who's that guy? I think Joe did play with us.
Some dude with the big nose?
And then I got Grand Theft Auto 3 and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Shut the fuck up. Get a job.
He won't though.
Oh, look what I got.
Yeah, Joe was one of his old buddies.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the Xbox 360, the physical disc edition. Sealed.
It's sealed?
I don't remember buying this. I don't even know where this came from.
What?
I don't remember ever buying that.
Did a fan send it to you?
I've also got Breath of the Wild. I still have Breath of the Wild. In fact, it's not in there. It's still in my Wii U.
It's still in your Wii
U.
Holy
Knights of the Old
shit.
Republic, which I've already played.
I mean, I keep a lot of my old games.
Look at this, all the shit this came with. Look at the giant.
They're at my mom's house. I guarantee it.
Oh my god! I've got Rock Band 4.
This is stuff
Rock
where
Band 4.
He like wanted to turn in for money.
Now, what do I have under here?
This is stuff that probably was
speak of the devil.
listed under
Speak
furniture or some shit.
Look what I've got.
On his bankruptcy. This is hundreds of dollars worth of video games.
Hitman HD Trilogy. I thought I had it for PS3. I don't. I have it for Xbox 360.
Oh, no.
So what games are included in this? Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, Hitman Contracts, and Hitman Blood Money.
Pretty good ones. No way he's playing Rock Band 4.
Never played it.
I don't want to be touched. I bet the instruments are either in the garage broken with the green
Dogs
screen.
Available now.
This is like a fucking retrospective of games that got fucking
Hitman
shelved.
Sniper Challenge. Apparently it came with a code for the Hitman Sniper Challenge, too. Interesting.
We're in overtime, by the way, boys. Welcome to overtime. The thing that Phil said he couldn't do anymore.
What else do I got here?
We are at 9:23 p.m.
What's this?
Pacific time. And
we're
watching a boomer.
Someone sent me this at one
reminisce and talk about games he hasn't played.
Giveaway? Yes, we're doing it right now.
Oh, good. Sign him up, Phil.
Cases, though. Kingdom Hearts.
Put in your fucking Sonic
HD
artistic business card
remix.
that you had and send him out.
That's the collection, right? It has Kingdom Hearts 2 plus Birth by Sleep and Hearts Recoded. Whatever the fuck that is.
What are you looking for? Your money? Yeah, your money's not in there. Your bald spot's grown though.
Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 remaster. I played 10. I never played 10-2.
Getting older sucks.
Okay.
Dude, I guess the headphones are really punishing his head. You're getting maximum time.
Oh my god, old Xbox Live codes that don't work anymore.
Old Xbox Live codes you could have gave out on stream?
Oh, I have a game code to download the original God of War. Excuse me, the original Gears of War. If I ever wanted to play the original Gears of War, I could get it.
What?
Okay. Hope you guys are enjoying this.
No!
Sir Spartan King is cheered. He says, I vote for more streams like this.
It's this weird fucking stalling.
These are the only physical games I own in this bin. That's it. I have no other physical games. There's more, though. We're not done. There's actually way more.
You're going through the whole fucking bin?
You guys are bored? Oh, you guys just want me to... Okay. Everyone's just telling me to get out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying, we hate you. Get out of here. Turn your stream off.
Yeah, please.
All right, guys. Well, I won't show you the second half of the games then. It sounds like you guys aren't very interested. I'm sorry.
Could you fucking come?
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm very sorry to disappoint you tonight.
Turn it off.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean no more? What are you talking about?
What
do you mean no, do more? You said you hated me. You wanted me to turn the stream off.
I mean, if you want to fucking continue...
You want more?
Looking like an idiot, go for it, because you're not getting the tips.
That's right.
Yet.
Boiling Oil says, I got a tip if I want to see more. That's correct. Where's the tips? I've had so few tips today. Seriously, again, today. Haven't hit a single tips goal. What's going on here? What the hell's going on here? OGX Focal just cheers. I will legit buy the copy of Godfather 2 from you. Would you really?
Dude.
Okay, anyway.
That's hit and a half. I don't care if you're trying to fucking clown it up.
Disgaea 4 Guidebook for the Forsaken. It's a bunch of artwork of Disgaea 4. I don't actually have Disgaea 4, but I have the art book. I don't know why.
What's
this?
Help.
Batman Arkham City.
Help.
For the Xbox
Collector's
360.
edition?
I have no idea why I still have this.
That's a collector's edition.
I think this came with a Batman statue.
Holy fuck, yes it did.
New, and I have absolutely no idea why I still have this. None.
What is this?
But I have it.
What is this? We are in overtime. You said you were wrapping it up at fucking 9:30. This is going past 9:30 at this time.
Shadow of the Colossus collection remastered in HD. I've played Shadow of the Colossus. I never played Ico. So I don't even know what Ico is like. I've heard it's... Oh, shit, the disc came flying out. I heard it's a very different kind of game, that it's not like Shadow of the Colossus.
I hope Andy's going to hit some clips up of this.
Master Programmer has subscribed for 22 months. Thank you for the sub, Master Programmer. Now, here's a game.
Holy shit.
Now we're talking. Now we're getting to the good stuff.
I thought he fucking played that game before.
Now we're not fucking around anymore. Actually, this game I bought for myself many years ago. Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventure. I got that because I liked the Indiana Jones games a lot.
The Lego games are fantastic. A+ games.
And I actually really like that game. And then apparently it also was a 2-pack that came with Kung Fu Panda. I don't know if I ever played that or not. Did I ever play Kung Fu Panda? I don't remember. Alright, hold on.
Oh, no, you're right. Sneaking is really rare.
I got Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. That's a playthrough I did with John Rambo. I've got Lego Batman, the video game, and Pure 2-pack. Look.
That's fine. Have a good one.
I have no idea what
This is a shit show and a half. I thought the other one was. Batman but now we're getting to this stage.
I still have Far Cry 2. Oh, I know.
It's time to walk away. It's time to walk away. Have a good night, guys.
I have Far Cry 2 because at one point I wanted to go back and play the original games that
I
played.
No, yeah, Sierra, this is getting into that
year that I did it.
Paper Mario stalling territory. If he sticks around after he shuts down the stream,
World in Flames. Yeah, those were 2 games that I had played a long time
Nobody
ago.
liked Far Cry 2.
And I wanted to play them again. So I actually have those games if I ever want to do new playthroughs of them.
Far Cry 3 was the true starting point for that series, in my opinion.
Kind Whale. Congratulations, Kind Whale. I never played this one. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I never played it.
Then why do you own it?
At one point, I was looking.
Were you
I lived in Connecticut by myself.
Drunk,
I was looking for
showing
games
up
that I could
at
play
like
at
fucking
night when I was like relaxing after a day of making videos.
I mean,
YouTube.
trading in your own games.
I just have like a nice drink and unwind and relax. And the Lego games are ones that I was playing for a while, but I never played it. Oh my God, he's drinking gin. I have Mega Man X8.
I don't even know if you finished at 7. Well, thank you for that $4.99.
Lego Harry Potter. Never played that one either.
Pay pigs. Must tip him so he can leave. Yeah, that's not happening yet, apparently.
I have Blue Dragon is here. Although I've already done their wallets. That. I do have that.
Thank you for that $4.99 once again.
Here's what I have: No More Heroes 2: Desperate Struggle for the Wii.
Just tip him so he can leave.
X-Men Legends and X-Men Legends 2. I did full co-op playthroughs of those with John Rambo. True Crime Streets of LA. Anyone ever play that? It's PS2 though, so I wouldn't be able to capture it, which sucks.
What? Just emulate it. Just put it on your fucking PC, emulate it, buy it on Steam. Probably.
It's time for me to go to bed. Oh, you guys want me to stop? All right. It seems like you guys are bored.
Go to fucking bed. This is fucking stupid.
Late. It seems like you guys don't want me to do this anymore. So I'm just gonna stop doing it. Jacob Main says I should go away. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm not gonna finish going through these games.
This is fucking. This is terrible.
All right, guys. See you later.
This is fucking a boomer has show and tell. It's like memory lane. He's like bringing out the baseball cards from 20 years ago that he collected with his buddies or some shit. Oh my fucking God.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Mr. Rucci is on the topic of Lego. Wonder if you saw the Croby Cat video on Cyberpunk.
Clown mode.
He showed Lego City Undercover game is better driving AI than Cyberpunk. Yes, I did see that. Absolutely, I saw that. I have Jurassic the Hunted on PS2. I have Mega Man X7 on PS2. I have Obscure on PS2. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed on Xbox 360.
It sucks.
Along with the plot line that I wanted to.
He really wants that money for his bills or some shit. I don't know.
The Ratchet and Clank HD collection. I don't think I ever played Ratchet and Clank 3. Did I?
You're right, David. He can't even figure out a green screen. So what am I thinking? He's gonna figure out how to set up.
The Devil May Cry HD collection. I never played Devil May Cry 2 because you guys told me never to do that. Manhunt on PS2 and Indigo Prophecy on PS2.
Fair call.
That's it. So now that's actually.
That wasn't the best game of the series.
The thing is, I can't play the PS2 games.
I liked 4.
To actually capture the PS2 games.
I liked 4.
At one point, I was using a camera, right?
I
wasn't doing direct capture.
So
when I was using a camera, I could do it. I can't do that anymore on stream. So sadly, those games.
Like new Devil May Cry, and then they're like, give us that. I was like, what is this?
Unplayed forever. Oh, I have ARMS. Look at this.
ARMS. Oh, it's been a while since I touched those games.
ARMS.
Wait, that's not it.
No, I'm not recording this segment.
Games like that were
totally
weird.
Impromptu. I wasn't planning on doing it, so I'm not recording it.
Yeah, no, I didn't play Devil May Cry 5 at all. Oh, I don't
Okay.
remember playing that game at all.
So yeah, like I would be interested in playing these games for sure, and I would be interested in going back, like for example, Saints Row 2, Mercenaries 2, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, or maybe
Platy
Assassin's
super
Creed
chatted
1, which I've never even played before. For you guys,
$0.99.
Assassin's Creed Rogue, which I never played.
Thank you, Platy, for the $1.99.
Maybe playing Yakuza 4 at some point would be really neat because I've only played it
sticker
once.
of some kind. I
Yakuza.
can't even read what that says. Let me get in there.
All those things are, like, in my opinion, good ideas.
No, it's a box.
Playthroughs that I'd like to
Are
do
we
from
falling
the stuff
down
that I
a
do.
rabbit hole again?
And
I
I'd be
can't
able
even
to
read
do
it,
those
to
on
be
modern
honest.
consoles, you know? Yes, I did play
Thank you for the
Doritos Crash
$1.99,
Course.
Platy. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, I did with John Rambo, and it was very fun.
This is fucking terrible.
The first one, they made another one. The sequel sucked. The original was
This
quite good, but the sequel was
is
All right.
garbage. Yeah, they're
I gotta get
100%
up without
legal
dropping
completely
this.
if you own the game. If you have a physical copy, emulate away. In that take, you're fine. Most people are like, oh, I had the copy of it. You know, come on now. Oh, it says unboxing? That's great. Oh, the legendary unboxing video showed back up. It was in some, like, deep YouTube video, Reddit.
All right, guys. Well,
Where it's like the alarm goes off, he's unboxing it, doesn't
let me
unbox
refix my
it.
camera now for
Tries to ignore the fire
the
alarm.
no
That's great. The
thing
smoke
that I do
detector's
is
going
me.
off. They're like
and
evacuating.
that's going to be it for tonight,
still doing
guys.
it.
Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks to those who did contribute. It is what it is, I guess. You know, I did my best to put out an entertaining stream. I hope you found it entertaining.
I
you know,
was
once
very
again, tips not very
entertained.
good. I don't know what else to say. It sucks all day today. Last night, tips were bad, and today I couldn't hit the tips all at once. Yeah, it sucks. It's frustrating.
Oh no!
Yeah, like I said, I really need help with this.
Help!
I need to help.
Why?
more
Why do you
than
need
ever.
help?
For, like, more than the last
15
6 months,
days
I need
ago,
help
you
with
got
this
like
right
4K, 5K,
So,
6K, somewhere in that range.
Hopefully things will get better. Tomorrow we're doing Call of Duty on the main stream.
No,
All right, Call of Duty on the main gameplay stream tomorrow.
I'm not even worrying about
Which
that.
I have
I'm
not
gonna go
done
like catch somebody else's
since the
main
game
stream
came out.
for that.
So I hope you guys. will join
That's
me
gonna
for
be
that
on the
tomorrow.
background as
And
I
tomorrow
edit or
night we're doing
something like
Assassin's
that.
Creed on the late stream, and then Monday now it's gonna be Immortals Phoenix Rising
I'll
on the
restream
early
it.
stream because
I'll
it was
restream
Hitman,
it for
but I
you
beat
guys.
Hitman. All right, so it'll be Immortals Phoenix Rising on the early
Yeah,
stream on
he's
Monday and
webcammed
Monday night.
off because he's
I'm gonna
rocking
do
back and forth.
My best games of 2020 countdown,
And he's
which is gonna
sad.
have more games than the
'Cause,
disappointing
you know, this
list.
sucks.
But as someone said tonight, it may be shorter. It may actually be a
Shorter?
shorter. I didn't even
can't
realize this
round
was
it
on.
off?
Sorry, guys. I didn't.
Oh my
I didn't even realize
fuck.
the stupid thing was on. It
You
may
were
end up
gonna
being a shorter countdown.
You were gonna screen it
because
up and just sit
I'm
there
gonna be
for like 10
praising
minutes
games,
with the
and
PS5
praising the
music
game
on.
actually
Don't
is
fucking
usually
lie, Phil.
shorter than.
What are you doing?
than
Watching this
criticizing the
stream?
game. So
Switching it up when
We'll
I
see.
finally fucking
Okay.
called you out. Thanks for the thumbs down,
Sir
buddy.
Spartan King Cheerdy says it was the best
Appreciate
stream
the
of the week
interaction.
so far. Thank you, Sir Spartan King. Someone just said I sound sad. I mean, do you want me to be honest? Yeah.
Yeah.
I put out a day like this. I played Hitman 3 earlier today. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I had a ton of fun. People were
I
interacting
played the
and everything.
game
It was
twice
great.
and I beat
Tonight,
it.
I thought
Nobody
that
gave me
was a
money.
great countdown, and you guys
I'm
were
the
giving
best
feedback like you
streamer.
liked
I
it.
worked my
And then I
ass
looked at,
off
wow,
all year.
34 bucks. I
I'm
couldn't
the
even make
hardest
halfway
working
through the
streamer,
that's frustrating.
but I don't
This
get
is my
enough
business
money
as well as
or
my hobby,
organic
and when I
growth.
look at that, that's
And
frustrating
I've
to me.
earned
It
it
makes me
because I'm a
disappointed,
salty
like I did
little
something
bitch.
wrong, or I didn't do
Every
something
day when I
good
don't get the
enough.
money,
Because like I told you
I
guys,
like
even though
wearing the
Hitman,
vest.
if you guys are
Why
liking the
won't you
content
let
I'm
me
putting
look
out,
like a fucking baked
support.
potato?
Right? That's how it works.
That's
Last
how this
year,
sounds to
I
me.
got so much support.
That's
It seems
how
like
this
year
goes.
it's been
This is
rougher,
the gold that you
and
wait
it
for.
It makes me feel like I'm not
This
doing
is
a
what
good enough
happens
job,
when Phil
you know?
doesn't hit tips
It does.
goals.
It makes me feel like
It's
I'm not doing a good enough
hilarious. Look at this shit.
You got streamers out there, all you do is turn on the stream and people throw them fucking money.
You
It's
do
crazy.
that.
Yeah, people,
That's
those people who
you.
don't need it. The people
That's
who have
you.
contracts already to stream. I actually
That's
need
you, Phil.
help for the next
100%
2
that's
weeks. I can
you.
afford shit
Look at
until
this
I get
shit.
paid by Twitch.
There's no production
Like, you know
value
what I
here.
mean? Like,
There's no
that's what I
nothing
mean. That
here. No
frustrates
green
me.
screen.
That frustrates me.
$100
that we
bucks.
reached
Green screen.
today, and I failed. I feel like I failed as a content creator.
Yes.
You know, it is what it is.
If that's your business
I don't
is
know
to
what I
hit
could have done better. I thought
$100
that
in a
that
stream,
countdown was good. Did
you
you guys think
failed.
the countdown was good?
No. You had 2 games that were fucking A+ for me. Get the good old age your proper thumb.
No? Okay, well, there you go.
Of
Someone
approval.
says no. The countdown was bad.
That's what you get.
I
5
guess that's
A+.
it. You know,
Avengers nailed
I
it.
did what I
buddy.
could.
Nailed
I
it,
tried to
Phil.
do as
You're a
best
real
I
gamer
could.
there. Fucking 3.
And everyone's
Deadly
saying-
Premonition 2. Fucking claps all around. Didn't see
We
that
probably
coming.
thought it was
You hit
entertaining.
the
That's good.
you hit the Royal Rumble surprise.
Someone was sleeping the
You
whole
fucking
countdown.
nailed it. The rest of it, shit show. You lied to us about your 1 and 2 pick.
Stolen Shadows thought it was.
Yeah, went and Finch sat. But then you said, oh, I need to hit this fucking button to move this button back. And then that gave it away. I was on the bathroom break. I heard it.
Dutron
and I was like,
insulted
of course.
me, called me an ungrateful cuck.
Of course. The Last of Us 2 was going to be number one. But he did the whole switcheroo. Got you with the Rusa.
That's nice.
Yes, gave you the misdirection and swerved it the way you thought it was going to go anyways.
Thanks.
Because, he's Mr. Soft Takes. Mr. Lukewarm. He's a bowl of oatmeal. That's what this is. This is porridge.
All right. At least the majority of people.
There's no content here. It's bland. You gotta spice it up.
All right.
You gotta have the brown sugar in there.
I'm gonna do right now.
You gotta mix it up with the honey
as usual.
Put in the berries.
And, tomorrow,
maybe some mixed nuts in there, some granola. Give it a little crunch. That's my go-to, right?
Hopefully things will turn around.
Maybe a little bit of honey.
Everything else seems good.
This is fucking
engaged today.
Terrible.
Seem to like the streams. I was having fun with the game, so hopefully.
Terrible.
That's the best I can do. That's the best. You know what I mean? Like all I could do is put out an entertaining stream. And
this wasn't entertaining. It was entertaining for us.
All right, guys.
We had a fucking great time. I enjoyed laughing at your nonsense all night.
And I hope you have a good evening. And I'll see you on the AM for
hit it up, buddy.
Rage. 3+ hours.
Get out there, Phil. I can't wait for your fucking tweets in 4 fucking minutes. Go get your gin.
I was getting
waddle downstairs.
Why is the knife so fucking
heavy sigh into cat's ear.
So I'm curious to see how this goes tomorrow. Okay?
I didn't hit the fest school. I mean tip school.
Good evening. And see you all in the AM.
It was okay, though. I had a good time.
All right, guys. Thanks. See you in the morning. Peace out.
How is your game going? Fucking turn it off. Thank you. How long are you gonna fucking sit here, Phil? It's 9:37 right now. How long are you gonna fucking sit here and wait for somebody to fucking give you money? How long? I'm not gonna time it. I mean, stopwatch wise, but we're gonna go get some lo-fi. So I can't stand to listen to the fucking PS5 background noise anymore because that's all it was majority of the time. We're gonna mute that before you run ads, anyways. So, rotten hell, trolls. Oh, I'm so hurt. Oh no, help me, please. It hurt my fifis. I'm a mean troll with a bunch of agents hanging out with me, laughing at this nonsense all fucking night. This was a fucking gem. I'm so glad that I got to filter it out, laugh at all this stuff. I mean, I was honest. Phil hit it a couple of times. See? He fucking nailed it. It's really what it is. He nailed it a few times, yes. Honestly. Didn't expect it from him, but Deadly Premonition at 3. A+, Phil. Fucking nailed that one. The Avengers game at 5. That's what it should have been. Alright? That's what it should have been. It could have been so much more, it just wasn't. Fair enough. You got it. So, it's bedtime. You got to perform. Bring these fucking streams that belong here in the nighttime. Where good old Uncle Proper's going to show up and laugh his ass off at him. Or I'm going to get a nice reprieve with Dark Dave Mears and Lean for showing up. Appreciate you and all of your clip grabbing. It's been a fun ride. Glad you're around again. Thank you for hitting me up in the Discord, making me laugh, checking in every now and then. I appreciate it. Big ups to all of you agents hanging out on the Discord. I know sometimes I don't respond or I'm a ghost at times. That's just how I roll. I'm a little busy with work. Work comes first. Mrs. Proper's before everything else. That's number one, right? She's what it is. Family is always number one to me. Number 2, you gotta handle the work life. Gotta handle business, right? Keep the lights on, the water running, the heat on, crush it, and enjoy it. Don't be a Phil here. Don't sit here hoping for more money's gonna fall into your lap. Don't do that shit. It's not how you improve. That's not how you get better. He's cheating himself sitting there on WWE Champions looking for that 5-star Hall of Fame Andre the Giant. That's what he wants. That's his chase. That's his dragon. And $34 is not cutting it tonight. That's not gonna do it. You poor pay piggies. You didn't hit it. Oh, Phil's definitely last on the list, Iconius. No doubt about it. There are moments and a lot of time where I just ghost Phil. I just don't give a fuck. If I'm on vacation, I might check in on farms. Say I'm waiting for Mrs. Proper to get ready or something like that before we get out, or have a little bit down chill time. I might check in on the farms, but it's like In back of my mind. It's back here, okay? The back of my head, the back of my neck. Whatever that fucking nonsense line was. But, I gotta be honest here. I know a lot of you are in that same boat with me. We gotta constantly fight the demons in your head. We have to constantly beat down those trying to claw you back down. It's a hard crawl, guys. I get it. 2020 wasn't nice to any of us. I made tough decisions, tough choices to walk away from a job that I liked. To pursue goals. To chase down dreams. To try to be better than yesterday. I moved 6 hours away from my wife. It's tough. I was on my own for my first time. A grown-ass man at 32 renting his own apartment for the first time going, well, I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I still don't. I'm getting used to it day in, day out. I have to listen to music on my walk from my car to my apartment because it makes me feel a little bit less alone. It's just reality. It's a tough fight. You know, I got laid off. End of the year, very end of the year. I thought I had corona. I missed the holidays with the missus. I'm not looking for pity victim card bullshit. No, I'm telling you, shit sucks. Life sucks sometimes. Fucking you gotta deal. You gotta push. Fuck that shit. You make the best out of it. Who gives a fuck? You're gonna have to step in shit one day. It's just matter of fact. You're gonna step in that shit. What are you gonna do? You go, oh fuck. Complain about it. But, oh honey, I stepped in shit. It's like, okay, well, did you clean it off your shoe? Yeah, I know. I couldn't clean it off. What do you mean you couldn't clean it off? Couldn't find some way? Oh, good. He finally fucking turned it off. Finally shut it down. Good job, Phil. I can't wait for the gin tweet tonight. Oh, you hit me up in the Discord? Perfect. With the daily report? Oh, fantastic. Well, we'll have to take a little peek at that later. but still, what I'm getting at, though, is sometimes you're going to get a shit hand in life. Right now, you probably have it pretty decently. You got a roof over your head. You got some food in the fridge. Maybe a cold one. Maybe some dank green to get you through the day. I don't know what you're into. It could be, hey, you got some manga lined up. You got some, plastic crack to paint tomorrow. Maybe you got a stream to look forward to. I don't know what floats your boat. As long as you're not hurting kids and animals, it's all good, dude. It's all good here. I really feel like the internet should be a place for freedom of expression, having a fun time, enjoying time with others. I mean, don't get me wrong. I grew up with those hardcore fucking lobbies of Modern Warfare 2 on Xbox Live. We were all reeing at each other, talking about each other's moms, having nasty humor, gamer words spouted out like crazy. I was up in those lobbies at 3 a.m. yelling at fucking Brits. It was great. You know what I learned? Fuck them. Fuck them all. If you're going to sit here and you're going to bullshit and you're going to bitch online, you're going to have to deal with shit. That's just the life. That's how it all goes. Oh, Alexandros giving us the daily numbers. Thank you so much, my friend. What is that? $207 in income? Okay, we hit some numbers. $90 in bits. $30 in subs and primes. Okay. Tier 1s. 30 of them, 75. He's got to wait for a lot of that cut, though, right? But it's good to track all of that stuff. It'll come out later. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I get it, Diaclonius. Take that step if you want. It's okay to be scared. I was scared to move down here. I was scared to move away from Mrs. Proper. I was scared to leave that comfortable position and job to come and try to make myself a tradesman in a profession I've never tried before. Hey, welcome to the agents. Well, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. The agents here are great. We're all having a bunch of fun. And thank you for listening to me about this. I mean, some people don't like it. They think they're being preached to or soapboxed. I'm just trying to tell you. Sometimes you're going to get a shit hand. You're going to step in shit. You're going to deal with a bad day. I get it. We've all been there. I've woken up and it's just like, fuck today. Instantly, it's just fuck today. But you know what you do? You put on your boots. You put on your shoes. You go to work. You hit the grind. You put on those running shoes after. You lift that fucking barbell that you didn't want to at 8 in the morning. But you're lifting it at 4 in the afternoon when you got home. Because you got to crush it. Nobody's going to fucking do it for you. What are you going to do? You're going to be Phil sitting there? Oh, lean in on people. Oh, is that what you want? Is that what you fucking want? You have to make yourself into what you want to become. Nobody's doing that for you. You want to make YouTube videos like this? You want to stream like this? Start them. Grind it out. Just keep it going. Do it for you, though. That's the thing right now. Do it for you. Not anybody else. They don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, they don't give a shit about you. You're going to still love your family. You're still going to love your friends. That's the family you pick, right? And your significant other is always going to be there. Even if you walk away from them someday for a disagreement. And that shit happens. I'm positive my dad still loves my mom. Deep down. That's just how relationships work, right? I leave a little piece of me with people when I leave. Or when they leave. That's just how life works. You're gonna make some kind of impression on people. You're gonna be remembered for your actions and your experiences with those people too. So, look at this. This is the interaction and experience you get with a Phil stream. That is peak entertainment to him. That is him putting on a fun stream. An entertaining stream that should earn $100. What was that? Fucking hour and a half of bullshit? Crappy takes? A couple good winners? That was it? He got to fucking sit there and yell about Cyberpunk more and shit on that more. Oh, he loved it. Loved it for The Last of Us 2 as well. But now he's sitting here, just probably sitting in chat, doing gacha pulls, oriented and pose. Sad. Maybe you're listening to this, Phil, right now. And if you are, Phil, nobody in that chat right now is going to improve your streams. Nobody. You have to do it. Stop taking no for a fucking answer with reaching your goals. If you have to go through the fucking shitty-ass dark woods that you know you're going to come out scarred, battered, and bruised, but you're still going to reach that peak, fucking do it. Will it suck? Yeah, every single fucking day going in that shit will suck. But you'll grind it. You'll get there. You'll pull branches out your fucking leg. You'll burn shit down. You'll slash it. Cut it up. Keep it going. You'll blaze that trail. You'll get there. Look at how many people have done it before you. Just do it. And do it for you. That's what you need to do in life. Don't be this mopey, sad fucking person at 38 asking for money because he's hard up to pay for his DoorDash. Because he can't buy his fucking groceries. Or purchase Jasper a new toy for fucking 3 weeks in a row. Meanwhile, he's sitting there doing gacha pulls for Sweaty Man JPEGs. In a faction who doesn't want somebody showing up to plaster their names all over the internet. These people treat him like an open wallet, just like he treats his chat. It must be fucking terrible for Phil. But he likes the clout. He likes that feeling of knowing he's wanted somewhere because he wins. He's a winner in that game. No doubt about it. He's not elite, but he's up there. He's a big boy whale where the company bent over backwards for him. Gave him special treatment for this shit. And still, he's just there. Oh, we didn't hit the fast goal for both streams. I'm sorry, guys. It just kind of happens that way. You should really give me a bunch of fucking money.
$10. Sometimes your saves get corrupted. Other times you die.
I mean, that's true. You can't hit a corrupted save. I've done that before. For example, you get a bad save on New Vegas and you're like, shit. Alright, well, now my game's got to start over. And then you go through, like, the Cazadors, and you get stuck in the cabin with a bunch of Cazadors, and you can't fucking get out because they followed you in, and you have to fucking start over again. Because you died. It sucks. Fucking start it over. It's the same thing like trying to reach these goals. Like trust me, I want to fucking lose weight. I want to get down to a certain goal. Guess what? It went up. I gained like 7 fucking pounds. Dude, but I feel better. I feel lighter. I feel leaner. My choices are the right. I know the fucking scale's telling me something. But it's more like how I'm feeling, how I'm disciplined to do this stuff. Some days I wasn't very disciplined after a 14-hour day. That's on me. I need to go make it suck. It just has to be done. So if I want to attain these goals, I have to work harder than what I'm doing right now. That's on me. I'm fucking not up. And I'm going to have to be honest with you tomorrow when I record that video. I'm going to say, yeah, I've improved. I know what I'm doing. I feel great about this. These are the workouts I'm doing. So that's going to be tomorrow morning sometime. I'm going to put out that one. We'll probably show up tomorrow afternoon because I'm going to be lazy and sleep in. But I shouldn't. I should actually wake up to go do laundry. Still, either way, let's wrap it up. I'm ranting. I'm all over the place. This is like turning into a GTG video. I love that man. I can't wait to talk to him in some DMs. If you hit him up in DMs, if you can talk to GTG some way, somehow, you tell him come hit me up. Please, please. I haven't talked to my boy in a while. I need some hot takes. I need to talk to him about some underground rap battle or some weird conspiracy theory history, or he needs to talk to me about the FGC because I need more of that. And that's the good stuff that I'm just fucking, at the end of the night, I'm laying in bed listening to it, just hooked up. I'm just mainlining it. It's been good stuff. So if you hit him up and you're able to talk to GGG, let him know. AP wants to talk. You know, hopefully he gets that message. Maybe he's watching tonight. Still. This was a shit show. You made it through. You did it. You lived. You made it through with me. The top 10 list was garbage. Number 5, fine pick, Avengers. Doom was on the list. I don't know why. Fucking dumb as shit. Yeah. Whatever. Watch Dogs, of course, it's going to be there. His best of list is even going to be worse than this. I think Bugsnax is going to be number 2. Imagine that. Number 2 is going to be Bugsnax. Number 1 is going to be Ghosts of Sushi. That's just what it's going to be. He loved that game because it wasn't The Last of Us 2. Let's be honest. Do you need to give the tinfoil for that one? I don't think so. So he fed sat it, lied to you, told you what game was number 1, and then really revealed what was number 1. In my opinion, I'm sure Surly Muppet will write about it on Kiwi Farms. But thank you for everybody who stuck out the first stream with the cooking stream, catching that whole shit show. I'm sorry for that. Those of you who stuck around, came back to it. It was amazing. I got some leftovers. I'll have to talk to Ward on later, get some recipes out there for all of those cooking shows. We'll do more of them now because we got the laptop. That's right. We've upgraded to get better cooking streams because why the fuck not? And probably some better chill ass streams. Maybe we'll build some Legos or some shit. But that's because of you guys buying into this. You know, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm doing this stuff for you. Oh, we're getting his buddy hosted now. Cool, he's playing some video games. What is he using here? Maybe we'll watch a little Destiny as he's playing Gambit. I hate Gambit. Who the fuck plays Gambit? It's a terrible fucking game mode. It's garbage. Why do we play this? Are we just level chasing here? Oh, you use Shatter Dive on the fucking Hunter. Come on, man. You're better than this. You got an Ikelos SMG? Okay. That's your energy slot? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I went into the stream, but I got 5 more minutes. Why the fuck not? I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun. What is your main weapon then? What's your primary? It was an auto rifle, correct? I don't know if I've seen it before. Fuck it. I hate Gambit. It's boring shit. We're gonna hit the end button. I hate Gambit. It's fucking boring. It's boring. I don't like it. It had potential. Never came to be what I wanted. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me through this one, through the first stream. You know, just having fun. Thank you for all the support. Big ups to everybody. Anders Pack, Thank you so much. Didn't expect getting bombed by you, but I really do appreciate that. We will definitely shoot for the PC goal this year. That's for sure. And I'll come talk to you guys. A lot of you guys are on the Discord trying to learn me up, teach me about PCs. I don't know shit. Just like I don't know anything about the stock markets. Any of you guys who are diamond hands out there, good luck to you on Monday. It's going to be a crazy ride, boys. Just remember to hold. And also, please, give your loved ones a big old hug. Those forehead kisses, those are important. Pet your animals. Give them a treat. Right? They deserve it. They want those piggy ears just like Rocky gets them. You know, treat yourself, though, at the end of the night as well. Get a nice beer. Get a whiskey. Get whatever you're into. I don't care what it is. It could be rolling fat joints. It doesn't matter. Doing big dabs. Do whatever makes you feel good. Just go outside. Look up at the stars or some shit. If you can. Enjoy the snow. You're alive. You're up. You're vertical. You're playing the game. Next level's tomorrow. Be better. You get another run at it. Have fun. Enjoy this last song, guys, and stay safe. I'll see you around tomorrow, probably. Have a good one.
fucking mouth! Shut the...
Ooh, that hurts.
Did you come to beg for money?
You snort. You mean this? There you go. Thank you.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Andy. You snort. You mean this? There you go. Thank you. Ooh, that hurts. Oh.